Welcome to Kranky Live, the show where bold minds meet real talk. This isn't your average sports or news show. It's where we break down sports, culture, and controversy with facts, fire, and fearless honesty. Yet truth cuts through the noise, and hype gets exposed. From football to track and field, from world issues to local debates, we ask the tough questions, speak without fear, and go deeper than the headlines. We don't follow the crowd, we set the trend. While others recycle the same tired takes, we bring fresh insight, unfiltered analysis, and bold perspectives. No echo chambers, no puppet talk, just real conversation for people who think for themselves. Listen with your brain, not just your ears. Think critically, question boldly, and speak freely. This is Kranky Live, where reason rules the mic and truth always wins. Come on, let's get into it. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Bless up, bless up. Welcome to the Kranky Live podcast. It's NBA's final night. We are hyped in New York. Hype, 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 hype. Bless up, bless up, bless up. Bless up and welcome, bless up and welcome. Well, it's almost game time. I came in just before game time, 8 minutes to go. We're ready to go. New York is hyped, up 2-0 in the series. Win game one away from home. In San Antonio, played really well. Game two, much more touch and go, up by 14 points. With 6 minutes plus to go? And they almost had what happened to us that we did to Cleveland. Wasn't good, but we had a good outcome. And tonight we're hyped. And if you live in New York, the city has stopped for the NBA Finals. That's a fact. Stop for the NBA Finals. You can't get gear any place, anywhere. You can't go anywhere and people are not talking about the finals. People are hyped. It's almost they have the Jamaican saying, never see come see. It's almost like you've never experienced this before, so therefore you got to grab it while it's here and you have it. Yeah, Peter said make or break. It's not really make or break for the Spurs, but it's not make or break for the Knicks, but they need to win tonight. And there's nothing like playing at home. Now, what we're concerned about is, do we get overhyped tonight? Because the crowd is, I mean, if you listen to some of the commentary for people at the stadium, the crowd is hyped, like overhyped. And you know, New Yorkers are hype people. But this hype is different kind of hype. Different kind of hype. And the hope is that we will be measured in our approach into how we play. That the players don't get too carried away. They seem to be a very cerebral bunch, I should say. Very smart players, very mature players. It's an experienced team. It's a seasoned team. But I don't think there's anything like this. I see Clyde Frazier in his colorful suit. This is a different one today. I don't know who made this suit for Clyde. I see Brunson, Shaq. I heard that I'm trying to use the right name. I heard the White House will be in attendance tonight. I don't want to call the person's name. I heard the White House will be in attendance. So DJ Giggs, who's very negative, by the way, said, Kranky, the fairy tale stop tonight for your team. No, I think we're going to be hyped tonight. We're going to be hyped tonight. Hype. By the way, people, hit the like button when you come into the show. It's going to be a fun show tonight. I was a little bit miserable last show. Very frustrated with Jalen and how he was playing. But I'm hyped tonight. Nothing can get me to be negative tonight. Even if we lose tonight, which I hope doesn't happen, because it'd be very it'd be very disappointing for the fans who all came out if we lose. I don't expect us to lose, but it's possible. And I was thinking about this today. For San Antonio, Victor has played okay. He hasn't dominated like he needs to, but he's okay. Fox played well the last game, didn't play well the first game. Harper played really well the first game, was okay the second game. Champagny was lights out the first half of the first game, has cooled off since. So in terms of their team, Castle is not a great shooter, great defensively. In terms of their team, they've been very good defensively. Brunson was 7 of, I think, like 25 last game, and the previous game to that, he missed 19 shots, like 12 of 31 or something like that. So he's shooting, 19 of 56, I think it is, some ridiculous number. And that's not like him. He's shooting like just over 25%. And so Brunson hasn't played well. But if you look at San Antonio, they have a good team. They're fearless. I see them in the tunnel. They look confident. But the Knicks are at a different level. The Knicks have dominated throughout the playoffs. Dominated. After we beat Atlanta in the fourth game to go up 2-all, it's been lights out. From that game onwards, it's been lights out. We swept Cleveland, obviously. We swept Philly, and now we are 2-up. So we have won, 14 straight? Obviously, it's 14-2 throughout the playoff, but 14 straight, that's a lot of games. That's a lot of games to win. Right? 4 and 4, 8, or I'm going to say 12 straight to 14 straight. We won, it's 4. We won against Atlanta, we were down 2-1, so we won 3 straight. So it's about 13 straight. Yeah. So we're doing well. We're doing well. Really, really well. And I expect us to win tonight. And hopefully, we won't disappoint tonight. DJ Geeks, I'm sure you have another negative comment, DJ. Here you go, Kranky, like, do better than that about negative. But I forgot you're Arsenal fan, so everyone is against it. No, I was disappointed in Brunson's play. I thought that when you have a very experienced team, a team where everybody can score, and Josh Hart is not the best scorer, but he can score. And he's over 20 points in some games in the playoffs. And you're 7 of 20 during the game or 6 of 20, you have to think about, you know what, maybe it's not my night. Maybe I need to become more of a facilitator and a distributor versus a scorer. Because it almost cost his team the game. But tonight is all positive. We're looking forward to the game. It's on live at 8:30. I'm sure if you are in the NBA front office, you must be ecstatic that the NBA Finals is in New York. That's all everyone is talking about. And it's not only New York, our Knicks fans are everywhere. And that's bringing in the rest of the globe as it relates to the NBA Finals. Wemby also attracts, because Wemby is the face of the NBA now. And he's from France, so that's another audience to bring in. So it's a really interesting series. A lot of youngsters with a unicorn against a very mature, experienced team. And the most important player so far for the Knicks has been Cat. Cat has been brilliant. Because not all the Knicks have played well. Bridges has played really well. Cat has played well. And Anunoby has been okay. Josh Hart has been good defensively and rebounding, but hasn't scored. Brunson hasn't played well. So it'd be interesting to see how the game goes tonight. The Knicks are very confident, but they're also even-keeled and level-headed. They realize that you don't win a championship by winning 2 games. You have to play out the series. Everybody's hype about this, at least in New York anyway. I'm sure people in San Antonio expect their team to come and perform. But I don't think we want to go back to San Antonio. Now, I will never be getting carried away in any situation whereby I'm saying that, we're gonna go sweep them and go 4 straight. I'm not saying that at all. Nope, not saying that. That ain't happening. I will just go and see what transpires, what's happening. I want to be very careful about how I approach this. Don't want to be too egotistical and get too carried away. Thank you, sir. Hey, people, we work on this, we work on always trying to be professional. By the way, if you're in the chat, people, hit the like button. I see 10 of you there, only 5 likes. Come on, we're trying to bring more people to my basketball shows. Even though I did get 1,000 views for the first one, people must just be passing through. But hopefully, it's something. I'll probably do more next season, especially if we win the championship. I'll be doing shows next year, next show. But hit the like button, people. Let other people come and watch the channel. We're gonna have fun tonight. And put your comments. Come with the comments, people. Come with the comments. You have questions, you have perspective. Put them in the comments. Even if you want to call in at some point at halftime, I can set up my phone to make sure you can call in. And by the way, I've been getting
people can sit at home and say, you know what, I'm not going to feel.
What happened here? I think I turned on some YouTube. Crystal, probably had Crystal on. If you by the way, Reggae Girls are playing tonight against Panama in the second game, second of 2 games. I just saw them put out the team, and it's probably a more experienced team this time. Primus, Bailey, Gale. No, it's Brooks, Ingleton, Plummer, Swaby, Blackwood, Small, Primus, Bailey, Gale, Carter, Hales, Thomas. So a more experienced team than the last one who played. But I'm sorry, Reggae Girls, but this Knicks time tonight. I think Nikayla Small is making her debut for Jamaica. She represented Canada at the youth level. And by the way, people, Busby has been doing a good job recruiting. I'm very familiar with what's transpiring there. So the Reggae Girls are only going to get better. Bless up, Flash G. Yeah, let's go Knicks. We're going tonight, people. We're going to have some fun tonight. What are you saying to Kranky live? You're doing a poor job not teaching your AI friend them to live. We don't fake. We don't fake. We don't do that. We only want real people to hit the like stream. But we're motivated. We're motivated tonight. I see Victor smiling. Victor is averaging 27 points and 10 rebounds tonight. Even that is not enough. If he want to win, he probably got to average about 40. But it should be a good game. I'm looking forward to the game. I think the Knicks. If I think about the Knicks, if everybody play up to their potential, I think the Knicks are the better team, to be honest. So if everyone plays to their potential, I would expect the Knicks to win. They are the better team. If you look at the matchup, I think Brunson is better than Castle. I think Cat and Wemby at this point are probably even. I think Bridges is better than Vassell. I think Fox. Well, if we match up Fox, they're a very small team, you know. Very small. Fox and Hart, I'll give Fox the edge. And then it's Aniobi against Champagny. They almost played like they played four guards and they played four guards and a unicorn. They're a pretty small team too, so the difference between us and Oklahoma is Chet Ogrum didn't show up for Oklahoma. He was not present. Right? And Chet was part of the All-NBA defensive team. He didn't show up defensively or offensively. While our guys show up defensively every night, some may not show up offensively. Josh Hart has not been scoring, but doing everything else. So we're motivated. We are ready to go. And the Spurs, who are coming with nothing to lose, we want to send them home losers. Bless up, Flash D. Thanks for the compliments on the screen on the studio, guys. I'm trying to have my studio be real studio going forward, actually. Set them up really nice. I'm probably going to do some World Cup. I'm not doing the World Cup on Thursday. I have a conflict, so I probably missed the first game. I was trying to find a way to do the first game. Let's see what happens, but I have an event I have to go to, a side event. But hopefully I can do quite a bit of the World Cup games and try to set my studio up also similar to what I have here for the Knicks. Some of those games. Normally I would put both teams here, but I'm on Knicks tonight. No Spurs. We just want to win and go home. And the city is crazy. All the people travel. For me to go travel from my house all the way into Manhattan with all that crowd, the vibes are good. You know, I saw a friend of mine who lives in Harlem. They close off their block and put a huge big screen TV in the middle of the block, and everybody just bring out their chairs and watching the game. People are hype, people, all over New York. I'm sure there are multiple places. Apart from, and this is not in some bar someplace. This is people on the road, just block off their block, put up big screen TV, all the neighbors come out watching the game. In a really nice neighborhood in Harlem, actually. Nice area. Will I stream the game? No, you can't do that. NBA don't play with those things. NBA is not playing with streaming their games. Unless you can't stream the game. There are streamers who have, the NBA will allow you to use some of their content, but they have to approve it. I tried to get approved. They didn't approve me for some reason. Maybe I do too much Jamaica football and not enough NBA. But no, they're not gonna allow you to stream their content. They're very protective of their content. NBA, EPL. See, people streaming like EPL stuff is because they're doing it. I don't know how YouTube even allow that because they have mechanism and algorithm to catch those things. But no, you can't stream it. But I try to commentate though, and hopefully my commentary will capture a lot of what's transpiring. Reggae Girls game started in 30 seconds, but unfortunately, Reggae Girls, we're not watching it tonight because their game gonna really conflict with the Knicks game. But New York is hype, and they've brought back a lot of the former players for the Knicks, whether it's Patrick or John Starks and all those players, Alan Houston, all those players are back at the Garden. The only player probably not there is Charles Oakley, who's a problem child. I hear him complaining about Patrick Ewing again. Charles, you need to grow up, Charles. You're an old man now. Act your age. You're carrying beef with Patrick, and Patrick is not decent. I think Oakley's probably mad he's not at the Garden, actually, because he had a fight with Dolan. But Charles is always fighting with somebody. And people make it seem like it's okay for him to do that, and he thinks it's cool, and he keeps doing it. Like, I don't know why. No need to do that, Charles. Grow up. But tonight, we're hype. Flashy said, Kranky, ABC is free stream. Just sign up other country using. No. I'm on ABC, actually. I'm on ABC. I thought you was meaning if I can stream it on my channel. I can't stream it on my channel. No, but I'm watching it live, actually. Not stream on regular TV because it's on ABC. So it should be good. It's going to be national anthem time now, and then we'll have the announcement of the players, and it's ready to go. I got the thing from the Jamaica Reggae Girls. Their game starts in a bit. You can watch it on JFF Live, by the way. Now, was Trevor talking about the you know what? Trevor said, will you stream the game? Should be talking about the girls game, the Reggae Girls game, or the Knicks game. I was talking about the Knicks game, not Reggae Girls game. But it should be a good game tonight. Looking forward to it. All the Knicks fans are out. The Garden is packed. I saw some tickets priced for the Garden. They're 10 times worse than the World Cup, and the World Cups were atrocious. Where do people get all this money from? Can you guys tell me? Ticket price for $30,000, $40,000, $20,000. I'm gonna spend $10,000 on one game for 2 hours, and then 2 hours done, I'm gonna take my butt home and out $10,000. I want to buy something that's more tangible. It's a good experience, but I gotta be more tangible. And no, I'm not doing that. Not doing that. That's why I'm not going to the World Cup game, because I just think it's ridiculous. Bless up, David. How you doing? Who they booing, Fresh? Who they booing? Who they booing? Wembanyama? Wemby? Finals need to go game 7 of the league. No, man, we make enough money for the league after 4 games. We're not even going to 7 games. We're not even going to 7 games. No, ABC would love 7 games. ESPN would love 7 games. Right? But no, we don't need that. We don't need that. I don't have no president. Yeah, we know he's there because, as I'm saying, at Jamaica, enough. His ego couldn't allow him not to be there. Plus, I think he's a Knicks fan. But yeah, and they said the Dolan invited him because all those rich guys are big supporters of him, you know. So it's Fox. It's the same starting lineup for the Spurs. This team shouldn't beat the Knicks. They're a good team with good players. They shouldn't beat the Knicks. The Knicks have better players. For so long as Town can neutralize Wemby, then the Knicks should be okay. That's the most important thing. Towns can neutralize Wemby and we're good. We are good. That's all we need to neutralize Wemby. And then we're good to go. Lights are off. Player announcement coming up for the Knicks. Showing, oh man, huge screen in the back. Brunson on the screen. It's all Brunson. Madison Square Garden is lit. I'm doing something wrong because I'm not at the Garden. Yeah, but I mean, sometimes the person doesn't represent you and what you represent. So you can't say that they're yours, represent you. They have their own perspective on life and what is deemed acceptable, and you're not part of their domain. Spurs are bouncing, they're happy, they look motivated. The great thing about playing at home, as anybody who plays sports, is that familiarity. You're gonna know the court, you're gonna know where the bounce, the spots are. You know the court really well, you know the rims well, you know how tight the rims are, you know everything. It gives you that confidence. Gives you that confidence, gives you that feel. You just feel comfortable. You're at home. It's always difficult when you're on the road, but the Spurs have shown that they can win away from home. They win tonight, and they're going to feel like they're back into it. I think they did win. Weren't they down 2-1 to Oklahoma? Then they came back and won, 4 or 5? All right, so they won, 6 in 6 games? So they're a really good team. Really good team, really confident team. They beat Oklahoma in the first game away from home. And Oklahoma defending champs were deemed to be the prohibitive favorite for this title. So you never know. Yeah, I know it is, but there are regular fans there too. It's not just the rich people who are in finance or doctors or lawyers. There's a lot of corporate seats there. I've been to the Garden when I used to work at Deloitte. We used to get a lot of tickets to go to games. And we used to be in the boxes. I didn't like the boxes, to be honest. There's no vibes in the boxes. The only good thing about boxes is that you get food and they have your own bathroom and all that. You ain't gotta. But it's just like going to an Arsenal game. We sit in the box. It's almost like it's lonely up there. A bunch of people in the box don't follow the game. They don't care about the game. They're just there to show. And if you're true into the sport, it's frustrating going in the boxes, actually. So I've been in the box at Arsenal Stadium. It wasn't fun. It's wives and fathers and others there. You want to be, and I've been down on the 50-yard line. That's the place to be. Middle of the field, you can survey the whole field. The crowd vibes, it's a good thing. The Knicks are coming out. This is Brunson. And outside, in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, you're talking about all over New York. It's not just Manhattan. In Brooklyn, Williamsburg, you see people are out. And it's getting dark now. So the get-in price is $4,700 and the average price is $7,000. Most expensive ticket sold is $65,000. Some people just have money to burn, don't they? $65,000 for a ticket. Jesus. I can buy me a used Lexus. No, people, Lexus are expensive. No, I can buy me a used Lexus. I'm going to see a new Lexus and I realize, nope, you can't buy the LX600 or the LS570. Or even the GX460, if it's new, you can't pay. It's going to cost you more than that, $65,000, $68,000, what the number is. $65,000 for a ticket to go to an event. I see, and all the celebrities are there. Manning, G. Do they pay though? I don't think all the celebrities pay. Okay, ready to go, people. Ready to go. It's game time. It's game time. 8:30. Time to go. No, 8:43, I should say, not 8:30. Towns to jump against Wemby. We need to win tonight. We can't be this hype, this motivated, and don't win this game. And these are some tickets that people probably bought online. $65,000. Jesus. Some people just print money. If you're in the chat and you haven't hit the like button yet, please do so. We're getting ready for the tip-off. You turn on no, Spike has to be at the game. You don't have enough money, Spike, not to be there. The tip is won by San Antonio. And it's Castle against Hart. Hart has had a lot of foul trouble early in the series. Wemby to Fox, looking to drive and kick on the basket to Wemby. Pass by Wemby outside to Fox for the 3. Rebound by Josh Hart to Brunson. If you just join us, it's Knicks versus San Antonio. And Brunson is there and he misses his first shot. Brunson has had a very tough shooting series. That was an easy shot he just missed. Wemby to Castle. Castle against Bridges. Pick off Wemby. He's open. Should shoot. Decided not to. Pass it out to Champagne. Almost picked off by Aniobi. Here comes Fox inside. Dancing, prancing, misses. Rebound by Towns. It's Bridges against Castle. So it's a good move by the Knicks. Oh, really bad pass by Bridges over the head of Aniobi. Turnover. Guess players must be nervous. We're almost 2 minutes in. The score is 0-0. You can watch the game on ABC. Castle out to Fox in the lane to Wemby for the dunk. And the Spurs are up 2-0. Josh Hart coming forward. A lot of pressure by San Antonio on the Knicks. And Josh Hart threw the ball away. So 2 turnovers by the Knicks in the first 3 possessions. Really poor by the Knicks. They need to settle down. They're the ones looking flustered. Castle against Hart. Trying to beat him off the dribble. Good recovery by Hart. Castle against Towns. Underneath to Wemby. Dunk. 2 by Wemby. And he think he was fouled. Knicks need to settle down. That should be a foul against Castle. Turnover by the Knicks. Picked up by Josh Hart. To Wemby. To Hart. Wemby's there and forced them to play. Wemby is unbelievable. And he blocks the shot by Bridges. Wemby is dominating in the early going. He forced Josh Hart not to take the shot, then blocked the shot, and he scored 2 dunks already. Here comes Fox. Looked like he traveled out to Vassell for 3, and they're up by 7-0. Knicks down by 7 early. Knicks not playing well so far. Making uncharacteristic mistakes so far. Towns looking to drive out to Hart. Hart wide open for the 3. Bullseye! Josh Hart, whose shot has eluded him in the series. Big time shot there by Hart. Here comes the Spurs again. It's Castle against Bridges. It's 7-3 San Antonio. Beat Bridges off the dribble in the lane. Brunson is there. Castle scores and the foul. So the Spurs are up 9-3. Knicks starting off slowly, not starting off well at all. Really good move by Castle. He's going to the basket quite a bit, it appears. Appears he's not going to be just settling for the jumper. He misses a free throw. Here comes the Knicks. It's Brunson. Off the glass and then brilliant shot by Brunson. Difficult shot, but he made it. 9-3 to the Spurs. Foul against the Knicks. The Knicks have started off not as well as they'd like to, I'd say. Not as well as I'd like to. Try to put the score on the board, people, so you can see it. Clear as day. Knicks up by 9-5. So if you look in the right, top right-hand corner, is the score. Turnover by the Spurs. Ball to the Knicks. Knicks up 9-5. And my score would probably change quicker than what's on my screen, by the way. Offensive foul against Brunson, it appears. Turnover to the Knicks. Knicks have what, 3 or 4 turnovers so far? And we're still early in the game. I don't know why he decided to run straight through Castle. And he faked that, actually. It wasn't that bad. But I know what Brunson was doing. Good move by Cat, trying to pick up Castle. Underneath to Wemby and laid it in. That's not smart by the Knicks. Spurs 11-5 so far. Aniobi on the outside. Against Champagny to Brunson. Brunson isolated against Champagny. Beats him off the dribble. Got fouled. And be out of bounds. Side out. Knicks try a double team against Castle. Not a smart move. Wemby is 7-4. Play the ball over the top and you know that's going to go. Knicks to inbound. To Anunoby. Goes baseline. Out to Hart. Out to Shamet for 3. He misses. Anunoby tried to rebound. Picked up by Castle. Castle coming forward. Bridges is out the game already. That's kind of early for Bridges to be out. Victor faked the 3. Trying to go inside. Bullseye by Castle. Now 14-5. I don't know what's happened to my scoreboard. It froze. Uh-oh. That's not good. My scoreboard froze. I'll have to change it. I don't know what happened, people. It was doing so well. I'll have to take it down and change it. Don't know what happened. I'll have to find a new scoreboard. If you just join us, it's the Knicks versus the Spurs at Madison Square Garden. Knicks start off a little bit shaky. But I'm sure they'll come back. 14-6 to the Knicks. Brunson at the free throw line. Spurs coming forward. They're up 14-6. Towns against Wemby, trying to keep him outside. Castle against Hart. Picked by Wemby, floating to the basket. Castle dancing, prancing, shoots, and scores. 16-6 for San Antonio. And they're motivated. They're now pressing the Knicks. Josh Hart walking across half-court line. He should have gone at Wemby a while ago, actually. I'm not sure why he held that off. Brunson now to Shamet beat Wemby off the dribble, but afraid to shoot is Hart with the 3. Bullseye! Josh Hart, 2 threes tonight so far. Has been shooting well in the series. Wemby faked the 3, drive on Anunoby, and scores and the foul. Wemby having a monster night so far. Wow. He faked against Anunoby, rolled him in. 1, 2. And Towns came over, hit him in the head. Wasn't a good move by Towns, actually. Trying to reset my scoreboard. See if it works. Wemby scores. It's now 19-9 for the Spurs. Knicks struggling. We have 5 minutes already. I've only scored 9 points, and Spurs scoring at will. Brunson against Castle. Almost turned it over. The pressure is bothering the Knicks. Yeah, Knicks need to settle down. Now they're showing all these stars at Jay-Z's there. Everybody turning out tonight. Everybody turning out. Sorry, people. I'm trying to set up my scoreboard. I don't know what happened. You have to forgive me. Should be doing it here, but I have no choice. We're now at the first timeout, so I can set up my scoreboard again. You know what? Maybe I'll make it that big and put it up top there. Put it on top of my head. I think that works, actually. Now I'll put it in the corner, but maybe I'll just put it over here. Broader daylight. Make it a little bit smaller. So the Knicks have not started well. Fans came out motivated. Overly excited. But We've had a tough time so far. Knicks down by 10 very early. It's a good thing it's early. Early in the first quarter. All right. So the score is up top, people. It's right there. You can see it. Let's hope the Knicks put this away tonight. We can't afford to go back to San Antonio with them winning a couple of games. We don't want that. We don't want that at all. I'm just trying to figure out where it best fits, actually. Does it fit in the corner or does it fit right on top of my head? We're going to leave it up top. Score is 19-9 in the first quarter. And my Knicks, who came with all hype, and New York is beyond hype tonight, have not started well. But it's a long game. 48 minutes of real basketball. So we'll see what happens. Wemby has started out like a house on fire. Unbelievable hot start by Wemby. Knicks got to settle down. Brunson got to settle his team down and get them to a good place. Knicks have only scored 9 points so far. Knicks to inbound. Can't find anyone. Wemby down low against Castle. Should take him to the post. Wemby's there playing guard. Shot by Anunoby, and it's in. 19-11. Spurs getting any shot they want, which is not good. Knicks got to tighten their defense. Castle against Josh Hart. Castle drives to the lane on top to Wemby. Wemby against Cat. And he drops the ball, turns it over. Ball to the Knicks. Wemby is so tall, it's hard. He just plays above the rim, way above the rim. I wonder why Bridges has been out of the game so early. I wonder if Bridges is injured. That doesn't make any sense to me. Brunson coming forward. We're 14 on the shot clock. Shot into Towns. Towns looking to drive against Johnson. Ball out to Shamet. Down to Anunoby for three. Rebound to the Spurs. Rebounds to Harper. Harper's in the game. Harper to Castle, top of the key against Shamet. Trying to beat him off the dribble. Back to Harper. Harper trying to get around. Brunson beat the double team. Split it. Back in for the basket. They're scoring too easily. Knicks down by 10. Brunson against Castle. We should just go to the basket now. But Wemby's there playing guard. Wemby is such a force in the middle. Wow. Brunson for three. And he misses badly. Spurs rebound. Brunson, 1 of 3 so far. Ball down to Shamet against Anunoby. Block against Wemby. Blocked by Cat to Anunoby for the slam. Good sequence by the Knicks. Harper against Anunoby. The top of the key, trying to get around Brunson, around the pick by Wemby. Out to Vassar for the three. Bullseye. Vassar has his shooting eyes on tonight. Wow. Spurs are hot. Knicks down by 11. Spurs can't miss. It's Josh Hart out to Shamet, trying to find. Their cat is getting manhandled by Johnson. And ref are not calling it. Foul again. Johnson's been fouling Cat the entire time they're down low. And ref are not calling it. It's ridiculous. He's practically mauling him. And it's not being called. Substitutions coming in. Wemby's out. Now that Wemby's out, Knicks should just go to the basket. Look at this. He's in Cat's face. He's pushing him. Ref are allowing too much there. That's ridiculous. They're going to have a problem if they allow those things to happen. So Wemby's out. He's had a brilliant first quarter so far. Brilliant first quarter by Wemby. Knicks should just go to the basket now. Find Cat. Cat against Johnson. Cornet is in. Cat is isolated one-on-one and she just shoot it. Josh Hart faked the shot. Take the jumper. That was not a good shot by Josh Hart. That shot was never there. He wasn't settled. He's a set shooter. Here comes Fox against Shamet. Ball to Johnson. Down low. Powers in. Blocked by Brunson, but rebounded by the Spurs. And this is Vassell to Fox. Fox drives in Shamet. Give him the step back. Misses. Rebound by the Knicks by Josh Hart. Coming forward. He's going to try to go to the basket. Josh Hart trying to get to the basket. Ball out to Cat. Cat pushes away Cornet and scores. Oh. Now that Wemby's out, Knicks can actually go to the basket. It's Harper against Brunson. Brunson cuts him off. Harper goes again. Double move. Inside shoots. Rebound by the Knicks to Josh Hart. And he's going to go straight to the basket. Josh Hart going in. Lays it in. And pushed over by Cornet. And there's a lot of scuffling here. There should be a technical foul on Cornet, actually. That was not called for. Josh Hart scored and he got up and he pushed him down. The Spurs are leading. You don't need to be doing that and get yourself a technical and get the Knicks easily back in the game. And Josh Hart is the wrong person to push, to be honest. I don't know what my scoreboard. My scoreboard keeps freezing. No, it's 24. Scoreboard is slow. I gotta get a faster scoreboard. It's 24-17. It has the score now, but it gotta get a faster scoreboard. The scoreboard is too slow. I'm gonna see if I can get a faster one. Last time I had one, it was giving the score even before I announced it. So let me see if I can find a faster scoreboard. This one's a little bit slow. Spurs need a good backup center. And you're right. They need some size, actually. They don't have enough size. But Wemby has been dominant so far. Dominant. Trying to find a faster scoreboard. One I have is very slow. So I can post it up there. But the score is 24-17. I'm going to check another scoreboard and see if I put another scoreboard up. If that would work. Now that is advertisement time is timeout. Let me just see if my other scoreboard will work. Oh, that's the one I have. So I don't have live score. Let me try another scoreboard. See if it's any better. Probably show differently. All right, let's try this. I'm going to try this one and see if this one works. Bless up, R. How are you doing? We're in the first quarter, 24-17. Spurs are up. Knicks are coming back. As Wemby goes to the bench, Knicks can get to the basket. When he's in the game, we cannot get to the basket. We go into the basket, we turn back. We're like, uh-oh, here comes the giant. We can't manage it. So it's very difficult for us to score inside when he's in the game. Imagine people playing against somebody that tall, that athletic, so much height. And it's not only his height, it's his wingspan. When he put his arm up, he probably can touch the ceiling in Madison Square Garden. I'm exaggerating, but that's how tall he is. I'm going to touch the top of the backboard just standing up, much less jumping. But Knicks started a little bit nervous, having a number of turnovers. They probably had about 3 or 4 so far. But they're back, which is good. They're back, as they say in Jamaica, live and direct. Let's hope the Knicks settle down, get their game together. But we have to find a way to get inside against Wemby, though, because if you just shoot from the outside, he'll never get in foul trouble. So we got to get Towns against him to take him inside. Got to get some fouls on Wemby. Yeah, what Cornet did was he said he did nothing. I think he acted as if he didn't see Josh Hart. Let me see that again. Yeah, there's a lot of hard fouls being come by the Spurs. And Wemby did that on Brunson. They're not calling it. Wemby, the Spurs have come out they're doing some butchering tonight. Bless up Cartizzo. Knicks are trying to keep their cool, but they're trying to be physical with the Knicks. Maybe that's what they talked about. They're trying to be physical with the Knicks. Let's see what the refs do. They probably call nothing on that play. So Wemby's out. Let's see who else is out. Oh, they gave the free throw to the Spurs. They gave a technical against Josh Hart, I guess. And they missed the free throw. Vassar missed the free throw. Refs are not calling this balance. It's a flagrant foul. I can't hear the commentary, so. Yeah, but he's the one knock Hart down, and then he gets a free throw. Here comes the Spurs. It's Fox against Robinson. To Harper for 3. Rebound by Shamet. Comes forward. On the right side of the key. To Robinson back to Shamet. He's wide open for the 3. Bad shot. Way off. He was not settled on that shot. We're taking some bad shot. We're not settled taking those shots. Here comes Johnson in over Anunoby and scores. Knicks now down 26-17. We have to reduce the deficit when Wemby's out the game. It's Brunson in the lane. Off 1 foot, misses, and Brunson is 1 of 4 so far. He's having an horrendous shooting playoffs. Unbelievably bad. Picked by Cornet. Fox scores 28-17, and Knicks are down by 11. Brunson trying to get to the basket, and Vassar's playing really good defense. Brunson in the lane and scores. Good move by Brunson. Really using Robinson. It's Hopper on the left side. Shamet playing him high up. Hopper trying to find Cornet. Cornet set a screen back to Hopper inside for the dunk. Brilliant play by the Spurs. Here come McBride on the left side against Hopper, and he throws it away. We're just playing nonsense basketball. Nonsense basketball, seriously. Shamet with the ball. To Anunoby, to McBride. We're out of sync. Here is Anunoby inside, and he's fouled. You shoot 2, going to the basket. We're not playing well. We're really off our game. Really off our game. A while ago, Robinson is supposed to go with the man. Shamet got picked off. It's Robinson's should be rolling against Harper. He has to roll off the screen because corner's going anywhere. That's poor defense by Robinson. His man got picked off. He has to pick up the man, the free man, going to the basket. 2 free throws to Anunoby. He makes the first. Knicks now down by 10. Scoreboard is changing slowly. Both my scoreboard changing slowly. Not a free throw by Anunoby. And it's good. So 30-21. Spurs leading by 9. And they're keeping that score that way while Wemby's out the game. Fox to Anunoby. Wemby's back in, driving against Robinson. Long 3 by Champagny. Bullseye. And Knicks are down by 12. And Spurs have come out firing, and Knicks have not played well. Bridges must be injured because we haven't seen Bridges in a while now. Here is Brunson against Hopper down in the post. Brunson trying to get to the basket. Wemby playing. Brunson with a really bad shot. Robinson's fouled. Free throws to Robinson, which is going to be like a turnover. Brunson is forcing the action. I talked about that the last game, and people say I'm a little bit miserable with it. He's in the post. He's got nowhere to go, and he just throw up a Hail Mary shot. He's now, what, 2 of 6? He has to pass the ball out and resettle. Oh, that was not a... Robinson is fouled under the basket. I hope that foul is on Wemby. Inbounds pass by Brunson to Robinson. Went up trying to slam, but got fouled by Harper, it looks like, not Wemby. I don't think Wemby has a foul as yet. Robinson to shoot 2. He's a 37% free throw shooter, which is the lowest in NBA history. I'm watching ABC too. I'm not sure why I'm behind. I'm watching ABC. Maybe I'm kind of more like... I think it's not in my main, where my main box is, so I think it's a little bit slow in this box, actually. Oh, Robinson makes it. He threw a line drive and it fell in. There's no arc on his shot. No arc. Okay. And this is supposed to be a better team tonight, by the way. Cartiza. Robinson needs some arc on his shot. Knicks down by 11. Misses the second free throw. He just throw it up there and hope it goes in. There's no arc. Wemby's back in. He's going to play a lot tonight. And it's Fox out to Wemby for the 3. Rebound by Anunoby. To Brunson. Brunson against Vassell. He's bouncing the ball as he normally is. He needs to pass the ball. Get rid of the ball, Brunson. He's dribbling. Brunson back with a shot. Misses again as has become the norm. He's now 2 of 7. Taking bad shot after bad shot after bad shot. I can't help it, people. I got to call it like I see it. This is Wemby going in, and it looks like it's the end of the quarter. To come to the end of the quarter, Knicks 33. I'm sorry, Knicks 22, Spurs 33. Knicks not playing well at home. They gave up 33 points in the first quarter. I need to see, trying to pull up the individual stats, but mine is not coming up. Let me do an ESPN thing here. Try to pull that up. Knicks are down by 11 early, and let's hope they can come back. Knicks lose this game, and New York start getting nervous. Everybody says it's going to be a sweep. I don't think it was going to be a sweep at all. So I have the scores end of the first quarter. I may do NBA after a while. At halftime, I may change the scoreboard, actually. Let me try something else. I'm trying to find a score whereby it's on time. These are not. It's not timely enough. I'm trying to find one where it's timely. Let me see how this looks. Oh, I don't like this one. It shows well, but I don't like this one. Yeah, I want from the better background. The background is not good. And I don't have time to filter this out. I don't have time to filter this out. Trying to change the background. This ain't working. All right. I'm going to go back with my previous one that I had. I'm going to take this one down. I'd have to put up with this not being the way I want it. score is not quick enough, but it's 33-22. That's the score. Tough night for the Knicks so far. Let's hope that changes. We got to get Brunson to have to get the captain to make some better decisions in the game. So far, I think he's about 2 of 7. Got to get the captain to make some better decisions. We're not saying he should be out the game. We're saying he's got to make better decisions. And if he's out the game, that's not true. The last time he was out the game, he got pulled out in the first quarter, so we came back because they play more team ball. He's playing hero ball. He's been playing hero ball for the entire series. Very frustrating to watch. You came out of the hero ball thing. Bless up, Jargons. How you doing? Jargons, we are down so far. Let's hope we can turn that around quickly. Let's hope we can turn it around quickly. If you look at the points so far, so we're back. Spurs have scored again. They're up 36-24. And that was a 3. So they're now up by 12. McBride to the basket against out to Josh Hart. Wemby's giving us a lot of trouble. Hart out to Shamet for 3. Blocked by Johnson. Knicks are in trouble. Knicks can't even get a shot off. They're scoring at will, and we can't even get shots off. Johnson against Alvarado. Alvarado's in the game. Now it's Wemby against Towns. You want to take another dribble? Wemby try to shoot. Towns touch it. Shot by Champagny. Misses. Good box out by Shamet against Castle. Alvarado trying to beat Anunoby out to McBride. He should have shot the ball. He decided not to. And now he decided to shoot and misses. And Cat is fouled. We're taking bad shot. We get the free shot. We don't take it. And then we're shooting when the man is in our face. We have to take the open shot. We get it. And because we are so scared of Wemby, we're not shooting anywhere within 10 feet of Wemby. So Bridges looked like he's back on the bench. Something happened with Bridges. Not sure what it is. Then we're going to make some changes. McBride going out. He just came in. So Clarkson coming in. McBride is out. McBride hasn't played well. Ball into Towns. Towns back to Anunoby. He should shoot the 3. He does, and he's fouled. And there should be 3 shots. Not a smart foul by Castle. In fact, it's a really bad foul. We are rushing our shot. The defense is getting to us. They're very good defensively, and it's showing. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did. He ran him to the wasn't that Robert Horry ran him to the table and damaged Nash, and that's how they won. Anunoby at the line to shoot 3. Knicks down by 11. They've kept the Garden crowd silent, actually, which is a brilliant way for the Spurs to play. Anunoby with another free throw. Anunoby is 2 of 3 so far, 7 points. Now 8. So he's playing well. As I keep saying, people, if you look at the full box score, Brunson is 2 of 7 so far. He needs to share the ball more. His shots will come. He's going to get shots. Clarkson is in instead of McBride. McBride has had a difficult series. Now it's Castle against Shamet. I don't know what's happened to Bridges. Castle driving, and Shamet fouled him. Not a smart foul by Shamet. Not a smart foul. That wasn't called for. Shamek Landry could have just easily just stayed in front of him. So Castle would go to the line to shoot 2. He spun. He didn't have to foul him. He had his hand on the ball initially. Yeah, that's interesting, actually. His hand was on the ball through the entire time, but he did call a foul. Guess he got too much hands. First free throw made by Castle. Spurs are now up by 10. Bridges is back in. I'm not sure what happened to Bridges. I'm not sure if he got hurt or something happened. Well, you're triple tasking, not multitasking. You're triple tasking. Castle with another free throw. That's good. So now Knicks are down by 11. But Bridges is back in, which is good. We missed him in the first quarter. I'm not sure what transpired with Bridges, but he was out for quite a bit and out early. Alvarado bringing the ball up, trying to set the offense. Cat trying to set a pick. Ball to Cat. Cat back to Alvarado. That defense by the Spurs is tough. Alvarado against Wemby, shoots over him and scores. And Cat is foul going to the basket. Alvarado is probably one of the only Knicks player challenging Wemby. No, Spurs don't have better shooters. Knicks have better shooters. Alvarado with that Brooklyn toughness went up over, and then really bad foul by Johnson against Cat. Alvarado says, "Come on, Wemby, I'm taking you off the dribble." So Cat with a free throw. Knicks down by 9. Still a lot of time remaining in the second quarter. Cat has only taken 1 field goal so far, and he has scored. And Cat has been perfect throughout the series shooting free throws so far. Really? Anthony Davis is always hurt. Here comes Castle against Cat and goes in the basket and scores. That cannot happen, Cat. You cannot have a 6'4" guard run you down the lane and put the ball up over you. We can't do that to Wemby. You can't do that yourself. So Castle guarding Cat now. Cat trying to turn out to Anunoby. Anunoby driving the lane. Out to Clarkson for 3. Bullseye. Clarkson is the 6th man of the year at one point. He's a scorer. Now Alvarado making a nuisance of himself. Really pressuring the ball. Really pressuring Castle. So it's Fox against Bridges. Fox beat him off the dribble. Out to Castle for 3. Misses. Rebound. Anunoby to Alvarado. Alvarado coming forward. Cat sets a screen. Trying to go in the post. He has Fox on him. Cat against Fox. Cat looking to drive. He does drive and scores. Cat playing bully ball, and Knicks fans are up, and it's down by 5, and the Garden is alive. The Garden is alive again. It was dying for a little bit, now it's alive. Anunoby against Castle. Wemby trying to set a screen. Castle turns it over, picked up by Bridges. To Anunoby. Anunoby wide open for the 3. Bingo! Knicks down by 2. The Garden is alive. The Garden is hot. The Garden is hot. The Knicks are back. The Garden is hot. What did I say before? Brunson's out the game. You guys beat me up. Brunson's out the game. We're playing better. The ball is being sheared. No pounding the ball. Ball is being moved. Better defense. We're in a better place. Not that I'm saying we should win without Brunson, but we're playing team basketball when Alvarado comes in the game. Everybody's touching the ball. The ball is not being pounded into the floor. So the score is 40. My scoreboard updates a little bit slow, people. So I apologize for that. I'm trying to find one that's quicker. I do have one that's quicker, but it doesn't look as aesthetically pleasing. So that's why I have this one up. Knicks down by 2. And I'm watching the sequence again. Castle forcing the action. Good play by Cat. Ball was a bad pass out. Trying to find Alvarado. Went to Anunoby, who lined it up for 3. So now Anunoby has 12 points, 3 of 4 shooting, 5 of 5 free throw, 1 of 2 from 3-point range. He's playing like he's played before he got hurt. In the when did he get hurt? The Atlanta series? because he was truly balling out. Got hurt, came back slowly, but now in full groove. Knicks were down early by 11. Did we go down by about 13 at one point? And we have cut it to 2 so far. The Knicks are back in the game. Brunson needs to sit on the bench and watch and say, you know what? I see how this is working. Let me be more of a team player. Don't pound the ball, move the ball. Their defense is overly aggressive. If you pound the ball, you give them a chance to set their defense and come at you. If you move the ball and move them around, it's like any other sport, you have more chance of scoring. And the Knicks have scorers everywhere. And Alvarado's giving them a boost when he came in. So we are still in the second quarter. Knicks were down early, but they have come back. And Mike Johnson and Johnson from the Spurs head coach called a timeout because he needed it. He needed that timeout. Now, if you look for the Spurs, Champagny has 3 points. He's 1 of 2. Wemby has 9 points. He's 4 of 6. Fox is 1 of 4, so he's having an interesting start. Vassell is 2 of 2 from 3-point range. He has 6 points. And Castle has been very aggressive. Is 4 of 5, and he has 11 points. So he's been very aggressive, going to the basket and also trying to shoot the jumper. Dylan Harper also has 4. He's 2 of 4. So it's a good game so far. Interesting game. Knicks got down early. We're not playing well. Start of the game. Look like he's nervous, turn the ball over. But they have found their range. They have found their rhythm. And the Garden got its life back. The Garden has something to cheer about. They've given them something to cheer about. And Josh Hart is out the game. And Brunson's out the game. So the bench has done a good job. And I saw the president sitting beside James Dolan. That will not sit well with a lot of New Yorkers who don't like Dolan anyway. Clarkson came in and hit a 3. He's a microwave type scorer. He gets hot, something else. And Cat is getting fouled on almost every play, and he's not getting any calls. There's a very good steal by Cat a while ago from Castle, who was forcing the play. Johnson overreacted. I think they're overly aggressive. He should have stayed with Anunoby. He ran to Alvarado instead and left Anunoby wide open for the 3. Central Park is full. Williamsburg is full. 34th Street is full. Everywhere in the city. There are crowds congregating. Here comes the Spurs. They're up by 2. Dylan Harper, top of the key, to Castle, being played by Alvarado. Castle cannot find a pass. And foul against Cat against Wemby. If I'm Cat, I'm frustrated. These refs are a joke. They're not calling others for the foul against Cat, but Cat is getting called for fouls. And Cat is frustrated, and he should be. Let's see this. He and Wemby are hooked up. Look like they're holding each other. Cat is holding him now. Cat needs to stop holding him. Wemby looking to drive. Turns. Leans in the Cat. Shoots. And it rolls out. Down and in. Here comes Alvarado. Looking around, looking to find Cat. Alvarado in the lane. Wide open. Josh Hart. Looking to shoot out to Bridges, back to Clarkson, back to Hart, back to Alvarado, to Cat. Cat off 1 foot, ball in and out. Rebound by Wemby. And here comes the Spurs. Harper coming up the court, looking to drive out to Castle. Castle in the lane against Hart. Shoots and scores. Castle is really aggressive. He now has 13 points. Spurs up by 4. And Brunson looking to come back in. Alvarado against Vassell. He has Hart open. Decided not to pass him the ball. He's taking too much time. Back to... And he's wide open to shoot. I'm not sure he doesn't shoot. And he does shoot. Misses. Bridges with a rebound. Foul against Hopper against Bridges. When you're that open like he was, because all Wemby's doing is trying to go back in the lane. Cass is extremely aggressive. He's just going to the basket. And Knicks cannot stop him. Towns has to be the safety that Wemby is. Castle has, 14 points or 5? 13 points tonight. He's 5 of 6. Last game he was 5 of 14. Very aggressive tonight. Cat against Garnett, going to the basket, lays it in, and tell him you can't guard me. And run with him down the court, and Cat is holding his hand. You need to stop doing that. Don't get a cheap foul. Here comes Champagny. Harper, long three, rebound to Clarkson. Clarkson coming at the court. Trying to go off a screen for Pat. Clarkson in the lane. Out to Shamet, out to Bridges, but ball out of bounds to the Knicks. 10 on the shot clock. Wemby's now at the game along with Fox. When Wemby's out, we shouldn't be looking to shoot. We just go straight to the basket. When Wemby's out, we should be going to the basket no matter what happens. So Cat is a very small defender. Ball into a really bad pass by Josh Hart. I'm not sure who's passing that ball to. That's a horrible pass. The ball had no height. Harper brings it out to Castle looking to drive. He's waving his teammate away, trying to go into the lane, trying to play bully ball. Out to Harper for three. In and out. And ball out of bounds to the Spurs. Good pressure by Cornet on Cat. Knicks down by 2. 14 on the shot clock. Castle trying to inbounds to Harper. Lost the ball and thrown away by Clarkson. We're so careless. And then Towns fouls Castle. Clarkson just throw the ball away, and now Towns has his second foul. That one bad turnover created a bad situation. He won the ball, he got the ball, and he just passed to nobody. And then Towns came in and fouled. The Knicks just throwing the ball away. That's about the 6th or 7th time the Knicks have done this tonight. Just throw the ball away. That's really bad. Really poor by Clarkson. Spurs up by 5. Knicks just have to play more composed. The turnovers are unforced turnovers. Brunson, Castle being picked up. Brunson going to the basket. And scores an unbelievable shot. Not a good shot, by the way. And here come the Spurs trying to run off the make. Here comes Harper going to the basket. And lays it in. Brunson, Knicks down by 5. Clarkson against Champagny and lays it in. Take him to the basket. Now both teams starting to run. The big men are at the game. It's small against small. Castle against Josh Hart. Goes in, scores. Should have gotten a foul there and won. Didn't get the foul. Timeout Knicks. And Castle is saying, where's the foul? He got fouled. I would agree with that. Castle is playing aggressive tonight. He's going to the basket at will, and the Knicks doesn't have anyone there to stop him. Yeah, he got fouled twice by Hart. That was a clear foul. Castle now has 15 points. He's 6 of 7 from the field. All he's doing is driving, so we need more presence at the rim. Oh, you talking about the Jamaica game? I could actually find that game, But I'm not going to watch it. I'm watching the Knicks game. Let me go to YouTube and see if I can find it. I was hoping to watch this game and then switch to the regular girls game, but that didn't happen. We have 2,000 people watching it on JFF Live, so. I thought someone said we got a penalty. The score is tied at 0. Did we miss the penalty? We dash it. I'm like, where's the penalty? Who took the penalty? Was that Thomas? One of the goalkeepers down. Is that Jamaica goalkeeper? If you just joined us, we are watching the Knicks versus the Spurs at the Garden. Knicks making some really bad mistakes, actually. Turnovers without pressure. Not a good look, but they're only down by 5. They have to find a way to contain Castle. Maybe they put Bridges on him instead of Hart because he's abusing Hart. think Bridges is longer. Or even Anunoby, actually, who can guard anybody. But it's a good game, which is what NBA wants, a good game. But hopefully at the end of the night, the Knicks come out victorious. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can find some stats. It's been an interesting game so far. So in terms of stats, Castle has 15 points, 6 of 7 shooting. Vassell 6, and he hasn't scored in a while. Wemby has 9, so Castle's keeping them in the game. And for the Knicks, Anunoby has 12, Cat has 7, Josh Hart has 8, surprise, and Brunson has 5. I thought Brunson had 7, actually. He only has 5. Knicks got to play with more composure. We got back in the game, so let's just keep it like this. We turn up in the fourth quarter and they're down, so let's see what happens. Wemby's on the bench, so is Fox. Here comes Towns. And they're showing you highlights. And Brunson scored an unbelievable shot. Brunson's taking too many tough shots. Too many tough shots by Brunson. So Knicks going with Clarkson instead of McBride. So McBride has had a tough series. Brunson against Vassell. Brunson up the court. And Wemby's back in. Playing safety again. Anunoby against Vassell. Anunoby going to the basket. Out to Hart. Hart could just float that ball up. Clarkson to Anunoby. Anunoby for 3. Bullseye! Anunoby is hot tonight. Hot tonight. Hot like fire. Knicks down by 2, it should be. I'm not sure what my score is here saying. Here comes Harper going in. Anunoby blocks it. Anunoby on both ends of the court. Playing man ball. Why my scoreboard is not changing as quickly? May have to find another scoreboard. Not a good thing. Here comes the Knicks. Josh Hart to Bridges. And Bridges I don't think Bridges has taken a shot yet. Brunson way downtown. Bullseye! Knicks up by 1. And the Garden is rocking. Even the people in the expensive seat, they're all up and cheering. So it's Fox against Bridges to Wemby in the lane. Wemby all the way out to Champagne. Champagne drives out back to Wemby. Wemby for 3. Bullseye! Knicks down by 2. Brunson bring the court. Pass to Hart, being picked up by Vassell. Hart beats him up the dribble. Back to Brunson. Brunson waving Clarkson away. Brunson against Vassell. And Brunson pounding again. Brunson pounding again. He's pounding the ball again. He's pounding the ball again. Playing one-man hero ball. Come on, Brunson, pass the ball. There's no reason to play hero ball. I see Jeter cheering, Manning cheering, all these celebrities in front row. But Victor comes to play tonight. He came to play. Here comes the Spurs. They're up by 2. Fox at the top of the key. Goes around Bridges. Over to Wemby for the dunk. Wow. And Knicks have a small team on the floor. They're not playing Robinson. Maybe afraid of him to get fouled and can't shoot his free throw. Wemby against Fox. Wemby in the lane. Oh. And Wemby turns it over. That's how Wemby caused all sort of problem. Harper for 3. Misses. Wemby rebounds. And he's foul against Wemby, it looks like. And looked like it was against Brunson. Brunson's still down. Yeah, he's down. It looks like he's hurt. Like his back or something. He's not getting up. I'm sure he's going to be okay. He's a tough cookie. So let's see what happened. Oh, that was Castle. That should be a flagrant foul. That was Castle who hit him under the throat. Yeah, that's not cool by Castle. Even though I think Brunson flopped a little bit there too. There was no reason to do that. Like he was trying to take his chest off. I'm not sure if they call a timeout. There's a lot of people. Oh, so now we have security around the court. I guess based on the last time we had a couple of people running the court to take pictures of Wemby. So now the NBA has security around the court to ensure nobody runs on the court. Let's see if this is a flagrant. He did kind of flop, I would agree, but I think it's not a good foul by Castle. In fact, there's no reason for it. He's playing too well to do that. I can't hear what he's saying. What is he saying? I'd assume that given that Josh Hart was called for a flagrant, that it would be a equalizer. Oh yeah, that's a flagrant in anybody's book. I'm watching the game. That's a flagrant. Look at this. Yeah, that's a clear flagrant. He didn't extend a lot, but yeah, it's a flagrant. That was uncalled for. But they didn't call it that, I guess, because he's gonna cast. What's happening here? Brunson is shooting, but it was a flagrant. There'd be nobody on the line, so I guess they just called it a regular foul. That's nonsense. That's not a regular foul. He used his forearm. He may have extended it much, but he used his forearm. He didn't hit him with his chest. Or he didn't use his shoulder, he used his forearm. Brunson scores free throw. 54-51, Spurs up by 3. Brunson is now 4 of 10, so his stats are better. Here comes the Spurs. Knicks down by 2. 17 on the shot clock. Castle against Anunoby. Good steal by Towns to Anunoby. Anunoby almost turns it over to Hart, going to the basket and lays it in. Tied game. Cat doing a really good job. That's his second steal for the night. Castle against Anunoby. So we have switched Brunson from Anunoby and put Brunson on Vassell. Cat against Wemby. Fox in the lane shoots and scores. Spurs by 2. Brunson against Hopper. Brunson out to Anunoby, out to Hart. Josh Hart was wide open a while ago. Here comes Brunson in the lane, out back to Fox, back to Anunoby against Wemby and dunks. Anunoby has been doing that. Faked the shot, got Wemby off his feet, and went to the basket and threw it down. Anunoby is having a great game. He's now up to 17 points. Here comes Castle against Brunson. Ball in the post to falling audio into Wemby. And when Wemby gets to that low, it's a problem. We have to prevent him from getting that low. Got to pressure the ball. Anunoby does a good job of faking Wemby and then going to the basket. And he's dunking from a good distance out. Wemby with 2 free throws makes the first. Wemby's a very good free throw shooter. So Knicks not really playing Robinson tonight that much. I guess he's only going to play in the last 2 minutes because he can't shoot his foul shots. I would think you want to spear Cat getting his third foul and have Robinson play against him. Wemby with another free throw. Misses. Rebound by Cat. Out to Josh Hart. Hart out to Bridges. I don't think Bridges has scored it yet. I have to look at that. Cat one-on-one against Castle. Cat, really good pass out to Brunson. Brunson in the lane. Out back to Hart. Hart with a three-pointer. Bullseye! Knicks up by 2. And the Garden is alive again. Game is now seesawing. Spurs were up early in the first quarter. Knicks have come back to tie. They're now up by 2. And defense is standing up. Castle against Anunoby. A really bad shot by Castle. And it's really tough defense by Anunoby. Here comes Josh Hart. Out to Brunson. Brunson looking to score. He backs it out. Brunson all the way to Anunoby. We should have shot it. Anunoby all the way over to Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson for 3. Bullseye! And Knicks are up by 5. And the Garden is rocking. And the Spurs are also rocking. But in the wrong direction. Knicks are going. Fans are going crazy. The Garden is electric. Here comes Fox. Driving to the basket. Fox misses. Rebound, Cat. To Hart to Brunson. Brunson comes forward. Top of the key. Against Castle. Jukes. And Jukes again. And driving. He needs to pass the ball. Come on, Brunson. We've been moving the ball well. Don't start that again. Brunson against Castle. Drives on him. In the lane. Back to Cat. Cat fouled by Wemby. Up fake by Cat. Wemby fouled him. Cat to go to the line. And the Knicks are back and the Spurs are reeling. Good play by Brunson. Driving the lane. Finding Cat underneath. Cat faked the shot up. Wemby went up and came all the way down Cat. Cat trying to go under to score, but did not have enough room to put in the basket. Knicks not by 5. Towns has only taken 4 shots so far, and he's made 3 of them. He has 7 points. Cat made the first. I don't think Cat has missed a free throw throughout this series so far. Cat with another free throw. Knicks were down by as much as 11 or I think it was 13. Now up by 6. Cat with another free throw. 9.6 seconds left in the quarter. I'm going to take a interval break as I normally do for about a minute, people. So don't go anywhere. Cat with another free throw. And he scores. Knicks up by 7. Fox bringing it up. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Fox driving out to Wemby. Wemby driving against Cat. Wemby with a shot. Misses. Rebound to the Knicks. End of the first half. Knicks against the Spurs. Spurs start off like a house on fire. Shooting really well. Knicks weather the storm. Come back. And now in the driver's seat. We're at halftime. Knicks versus the Spurs. Knicks 64. Spurs 57. This is game 3 of the NBA Finals. You're on the Kranky Live channel. And we are enjoying it. And as you know, Arsenal won. The only issue I've had this year is this. Major issue to sports. Because even Arsenal losing the Champions League, I can live with that. We won the Premier League. Now the Knicks maybe win the NBA Championship. If they keep hold of this game, they win this game and then they would have won 3 or 4 and it'd be hard for the Spurs to come back from 3 down. Jamaica not making the World Cup. Yes, no, I know he's the highest paid, and what's his name is making 19 million. This kid used to play for Golden State. His name Barnes. Barnes makes 19 million. Yeah. Some of these players getting paid a lot of money. It's all based on how old your contract is, So it's not really about it's where you are in the league, and I think Fox had a max contract at one point. So yeah, get a max contract. All right, people, I'm going to take a 1-minute break. As I normally do, I got to go into my chamber and get myself ready for the second half. We're doing well. we're excited. You know what? I should have gone to one of those events, you know. Because all New Yorkers seem to be out someplace. Some people are having big screen TV in the middle of their blocks to watch the game. I haven't done that. None of that so far. None of that. But I'm gonna give you an interlude of music just for two minutes. I'll be back. So listen up. Tell me if you like this. If you like this interlude. I'll be back in 2 seconds, people. Don't go nowhere. All right, we're back. We're back, people. Back live and in full effect. It's Knicks versus Spurs. I just feel bad I can't hear what is being said by Shaq and Ernie and Kenny and Draymond Green, who it seems like he's transitioning into his new career. Going to be a broadcaster or an analyst soon when he finishes playing with Golden State or wherever he ends up. But halftime score, Knicks leading the Spurs 64-57. If you just think about this game and how the game transpired and how the Spurs start off like a house on fire, Knicks come back. And maybe what I can do is you can pull up some of these stats actually. Knicks have done extremely well to come back in this game because it looked like the Spurs are going to run them out their own building. But Knicks says, hell no. That ain't happening. We're going to run the show here tonight. Trying to find the stats for the game. I do have them. Find a box score. Uh-oh. That's not a good thing. I don't know why it's doing that. I didn't mean to do that. Probably get myself in some hot water with ESPN for that, but I'm trying to bring up the box score. So that's the box score. If you look at the first half, so I can bring these scores up. Let me move this over. So you see in the first half, just the scores for the Spurs. Champagny has not taken many shots, actually. He's nominally much more active. Let me know if you can see this, people. He's nominally much more active than he was in the... let me see if I can see this well. I need to probably bring this up broader so you can see it. So Champagny was what, 1 of 3 field goals? He has 1 foul. He's 1 of 3. He has 3 points. Wembanyama, Wemby, so I don't butcher his name. 15 points, 6 of 10 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3-point range, 2 of 3 field goals. He also has 4 rebounds, 3 assists. He has 2 blocks, but what the stats don't capture is really what it doesn't capture is how many shots he changed or have people running away from the lane, frankly. Fox, 2 of 6. He has 4 points. Vassell, 6 points. And Castle has 18 points. He has been the main scorer for the Spurs tonight. He's 7 of 9 from the field. And the subs, Johnson has 2 points. Carter Bryant has 3. And Dylan Harper has 6. The Spurs, none of them a good job in terms of assists. Fox has 5 assists, but he only has 4 points. And it needs Fox to score more if they truly want to win this game. Wemby has 4 rebounds. He has to do more in that department. And they need more from Cornette because he has to spell Wemby, and Wemby does get tired. How much he wants to play. For the Knicks, Anunoby has had a brilliant first half. He was 5 of 6, 2 of 3 from 3-point range. He had a block, he had an assist, and 2 rebounds. But his defense, which may not show up in the box score, has been brilliant. Towns only took 4 shots, but made 3 of them. He has 9 points. He also has 4 rebounds and 1 assist. Hart has 13 points. Now, Hart's shot has been missing throughout the playoffs, but he's 5 of 6 tonight and 3 of 4 from 3-point range. And I'm sure he's been in the gym shooting. And as Hart normally does, he fills up the box score. He has 5 rebounds. He has 3 assists. Also has 2 turnovers. Bridges, something was wrong with Bridges earlier. He left the game early in the first quarter, came back later in the second quarter. He's taken one field goal attempt. He has a rebound and assist, and he has a turnover. So I'm not sure what the story was with Bridges. I'm not sure if he had some issue, but we'll see more of him in the second half, hopefully. And then Brunson was 5 of 11. Started off 2 of 7. So he's made 3 of his last 4 shots. He has 15 points. So Brunson has 15, Anunoby 17, and Hart 13, and Towns 9. Those are the scorers. Bridges has not scored. I'm not sure what the story is with Bridges. And then off the bench, Robinson made one free throw. Clarkson was 2 of 2. He had 5 points, had a big 3, and he helped with that comeback. And then Alvarado had 4 points, and one of them was over Wemby. So you can see from the stats, the Knicks came back really well during the game in the second quarter. Had a really tough first quarter, but came back really well in the second quarter and are now up by 7. And it would be very disappointing, frankly, if the Knicks were to lose tonight, given that all their fans are out, fans are excited, they expect to win, they came to win, there's so many fans in so many communities in New York where, first of all Knicks gear have been bought out. Everybody have bought Knicks hats, shoes, socks, clothes, whatever. They had Knicks cars, they would have bought them all out. Everywhere you go. Now, why does somebody have to come on here doing this? What's that about? Anyway. So the whole goal of tonight for the Knicks is go up 3-0 and you can relax a little bit, right? You don't want to relax until the series is over, but you go up 3-0, it's almost impossible to come back from 3-0 down. The Knicks is also a better team. If you look at the Spurs team, Wemby's ridiculous, hard to guard, ridiculous to play against, has the total package. You can shoot from the outside, you can go to the basket, he's a good rebounder, he's a brilliant safety, hard to get to the basket when he's playing. But the Spurs don't have great shooters. You'd expect Fox to be one of their shooter. Champagne's a very good shooter, but he's a set shooter. He needs space and time to shoot. He's not a shooter off the dribble. Harper is a good player. He can shoot from the outside, but can be inconsistent. Drives well to the basket. Cassie's not a good outside shooter. He's great going to the basket. He's very, very physical. They all defend. So that's one thing. And Vassell it can be a good scorer. He started off really hot, but hasn't been really shooting since. And Dylan Harper is only 3 of 9. So it's interesting that the Spurs seem to get off to good starts during these games, but then as the game progresses and the Knicks settle down and start finding their groove and their rhythm, it's a whole different ballgame. So Knicks up by 7. We got to remember, though, the last game, the Knicks were up by 14 with 6 minutes to go and almost blew that game. So these games do seesaw and go back and forth. But the Knicks are at home. They have the home crowd. The vibes are there. And the crowd can be a little bit fickle sometimes when the Knicks not doing well. Because even though I couldn't hear the crowd that well, it looked like the Garden felt the shock of being down 11 real early. But the Knicks have come back. Yeah, I mean, Fox has been disappointing. He's hurt, actually. My understanding, he has an ankle injury. So he can't really push off really well. That's my understanding, that Fox has an ankle problem. So he can't really push off much. So sometimes people have injuries and you don't know about it, and they're playing through the injury, but they're not as effective as they'd like to be. That may be the case with Fox, actually. I am seeing the Jamaica players on the field. So I have the Jamaica game in front of me, even though it's all Knicks night tonight. But the Knicks are doing what the fans expected them to do and what we expected them to do, which is, at this point in the game, give the fans something to cheer about. Give the fans optimism. Let the fans feel that this is their year, and that if they put away the game tonight, it's going to be hard for San Antonio to come back and win 4 straight. And the Knicks have beaten the Spurs. I think this year they've beaten them 4 or 5, if I'm not mistaken. Because they beat them in the regular season, and they beat them in the Emirates Cup, where they won. So the Knicks won the Emirates Cup mid-season. Not a lot of teams win the Emirates Cup. I think some win the Emirates Cup and don't go on to win the championship. The Knicks won the Emirates Cup this year. They beat the Spurs in Las Vegas. And so far, things are looking good. Everyone expected that a team from the West would win the NBA championship this year. They thought they were a much far superior conference, and you hear people like Draymond Green actually talk about that, as if nobody from the East could have beaten anyone from the West. Well, that may not be the case. We'll see. The series is not over, but so far the Knicks are looking good. We have a whole half to go, so we'll see what happens. But Anunoby has been playing lights out today. Lights out. He's worth the $40 million per year that he's getting. And he's worth us trading, quickly, and who was the kid from Duke that we traded for him? His name eluding me now. Man, Central Park is a mass of people. If you Astoria, Queens, Central Park, Williamsburg, We have so many people are out. They have these huge big screen TVs that they're watching. It's amazing the level of interest in the Knicks and how much people like Tracy Morgan and Spike, who have been at the Garden forever watching the Knicks lose for the last, since what, 73? They probably 73 themselves. They've been there since 70. Knicks haven't won the championship 73. They have been in the finals since 1999 when they were beaten by these same Spurs. Obviously different people on the Spurs, but the Garden is lit. Second half getting ready to start. We're back. Knicks inbounds to Brunson. And Castle starting that suffocating defense again. I just think we need to move the ball. And Brunson turned it over again. He turned it over. We just need to move the ball. He's just bouncing the ball too much. He's been doing that for 3 games. You don't need to keep dribble. Set up, pick, and pass the ball. Turned over in the first possession. The defense is suffocating. He has to get rid of the ball. Castle almost got stripped. And here comes Fox. Over to Champagne. Drives. In. Lays it in for 2. I wouldn't have Brunson bring the ball up. Even though Josh Harden's not a good dribbler. But I wouldn't have Brunson bring the ball up. Champagne's not that brilliant a defender like a Castle. Castle's a brilliant defender. Ball to Cat. Almost turns it over. Spurs putting a lot of pressure on the ball. We have to use that aggressiveness against them. Ball into Cat. Cat down to Brunson, turns it over. Knicks, again, that aggressive defense is getting to the Knicks early in this third quarter. 2 turnovers by the Knicks on 2 possessions. Here comes Wemby. He's following Cat. Cat against Wemby. Wemby out to Champagne for 3. Bullseye! And Champagne got fouled on the play. Knicks come out, 2 turnovers. Spurs scored 5 quick points and maybe 6. I think that was a foul by Brunson. Looked like that lead evaporated quickly. They checking to see if it was a flagrant foul. Actually, that was quick. So he came out to Brunson, was out to Champagne. I don't know. He kicked his leg out. That's not. He kicked his leg out. I'm sorry. Look at his leg. He kicked his leg out. See how far his leg is? He kicked it. He came down on Brunson. His space was there for him to come down. That's not a flagrant. Never know with these referees nowadays anyway. To me, he kicked his leg out there. There was space for him to come down. So the Knicks have 2 turnovers in 2 possessions. And Brunson clapping his hand. I'm not sure what was the outcome. What did they call it, a flagrant? Brunson is arguing with the referee. I guess they did call it, because he wouldn't be arguing. No, that's not on Brunson. I'm sorry. I can't agree with that. So the Knicks were up by 7, and they came out lackadaisical in the first part of the third quarter. So Champagne would shoot a 3. They did call it a flagrant because he didn't get enough space to land. I don't agree with that. If he jumped straight up and came down, that wouldn't have been the case. So free throw Champagne. So he scored 3, so he missed a free throw. He's getting 2 free throws. This could be a 7-point play, frankly. Because he made it 3, he got 2 free throws. I don't think that was a flagrant. I think they probably do get the ball back, don't they? He does score the basket, and they get the ball. It's like a 7-point play. Wow. So he scored a 3. He scored a basket. That's 4. So they're down by 1. Basket against Hart. That lead evaporated quickly. Basket wide open. Brunson mixed up, and he misses the shot. Rebound by Anunoby to Brunson. Brunson against Castle. Trying to back him down again. Brunson out to Anunoby, back to Brunson, back to Anunoby, back to Brunson. Brunson to Josh Hart, back to Brunson, trying to move the ball. And Brunson's bouncing his 20 shot clock in the lane over Wemby. Brunson gets it and scores. A lot of confusion there. Brunson missed the first shot, got his own rebound, and put it in. Josh Hart creating mayhem with his rebounding. Knicks up by 3. Here comes Castle. Out to Champagne, wide open for 3. Misses. Rebound to Bridges. Bridges out to Hart. Hart going up the court, looking to go to the basket, but Wemby's there. Out to Anunoby, drives in the lane, in and dunks. Anunoby does that really, really well. He's on point tonight. Fox with Bridges outside, top of the key. Drives in the lane. Layup. Misses, but he's fouled. He will shoot 2. Anunoby is faking that shot, giving the aggressive defense and going to the basket. Wemby was nowhere to be found. And what the Knicks have to do is sometimes drive, because Wemby's going to come to block the shot. That space is going to be open to rebound. You got to be aggressive on the rebounding end. You have to be aggressive going to the basket. Because if he's going to block the shot, there's no one there then, especially for Cat purposes. You have to get off Cat to block the shot. Cat should be going in for the rebound. And Cat has not shot a lot tonight. He needs to shoot more. So Fox with a free throw. 1 of 2. Knicks up by 3. Brunson. We should have Hart bring the ball up. Castle giving Brunson a hard time. And ref are not calling him being pushed. He's doing too much dribbling. Skane is doing the dribbling again. He's in the lane. He throw it away. Brunson's doing too much. He's been doing that all series. Brunson's out of control. And people say I complain about it too much. Why are you doing that? You dribble, and trying some passes that are not there. Pass the ball. It's frustrating watching this. And then people say, oh, Kranky, you can't listen to you because you're so miserable with Brunson. Because look at this. He's dribble. And then he's making some unbelievable bad pass to nobody. Just move the ball. The defense has to move. Spur Vassar with a free throw. Uh-oh. What the hell happened? Uh-oh. I think I know what happened. I don't know what happened, people. Oh, I think I know what happened. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. I think I know what happened. I think that's my phone. Was that my phone? Oh, I have a problem here, people. I don't know what happened. Oh, I think I know what happened. I think my feed that I have. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what happened. My system is messed up, people. Oh, no. I don't. Oh. So let's see what happened. Oh, this is a replay. Oh, ESPN get me in trouble. What the heck? I sorry about that, people, but apparently, oh no. I'm trying to get this off the screen. I don't know what happened here. It keeps repeating this nonsense. I'm trying to stop this thing, but it's not stopping. I'm in trouble. Oh, Lord. That was not good. I don't know where that's coming from, actually. I think I deleted everything. Still here. That's a. I don't know where that's coming from, to be honest. I thought I deleted it. See? Somehow something happened here. Oh, Lord. I may have to drop this and come up with another studio. All right, I have to make a change, people. This is not good. I have to change this up, people. This is not working for me. This is a mess. Why am I still getting that? Oh, I know what happened. Oh, Lord. I think I know what happened. I did a wrong thing.
I need help fixing my sink.
Okay, let me find a tutorial for you.
I don't know why this is happening, people. I don't know where this is coming from. You won't believe what happened. You won't believe what happened. It's my phone, actually. I thought it was my system. It's my phone. That's why I got out of this. My phone was on. My phone is linked. I didn't realize it was my phone until I turned everything off. That was a mess. That was not good. That's a total mess. Oh, man. I should have turned my phone off. I had my phone on, and I had it on the game on my phone, and it was coming through my system, and I realized it was my phone, actually. I thought it was a system. Oh, well. Reggae Girl still tied at 0. So where are we in the game? I was all discombobulated here. Knicks still up by 4. I don't know why I had my phone on. My phone was on and they destroyed everything here. And his phone is... As I turned it off, I realized I should have turned it off first, actually. And I realized it was hooked up the way it was. All right, so we're in the third quarter, and now I won't have the score on the board as I had before because I changed out the entire system. All right, we have to go manual for the rest of the show. Let's see if the Knicks can close it out. They've made too many mistakes in the third. A lot of mistakes in the first quarter, a lot of mistakes in the third quarter. As I've said before, Brunson has to just play within himself. Alvarado came in, he was playing team ball. Brunson has to play team ball. If he plays team ball, the Knicks win the game. Don't play hero ball. Just play it simple. By the way, for those who like reggae girl, like the women's football, Mexico beat Australia recently, which is interesting. Okay, if you know about football, Australia with Sam Kerr, one of the better teams in the world, and Mexico at one point a number of years ago weren't that good. They've gotten so much better, so much better. They're gonna beat Australia. You know they're doing something right. But the game is back. Josh Hart has been shooting the 3 well tonight. Bryan and Shumat have not been the deciding factors that they have in previous game. Robinson's in. So it's Robinson, Hart, Brunson, Anunoby. Wemby again there and scores. Wow, over the top to Wemby. Second effort he scores. San Antonio down by 2. Game is tight as all 3 games have been. So it's Castle against Brunson. Castle playing Brunson really well, actually. That's a foul by Castle. Brunson got away. Misses. Rebound to the Spurs. There's Harper coming forward. Harper out against Hart. Out to Wemby. Wemby deep down to Johnson. In, lays it in. Brilliant pass by Wemby, and the game is tied. It's Hart against Vassell. Good pick set by Robinson. Hart again, good pick Robinson. Hart in, out to Brunson. Brunson against Castle. Castle really good defensively. Against Brunson. Brunson out to Hart. Hart in the lane. Fades away. And Spurs rebound. Misses. Game tied at 7-6. Castle to Wemby. Wemby against Robinson. Wemby deep. Nothing but net. Wemby's taking over. Wemby's taking over. And he's talking. It's Brunson out against Wemby. Brunson for 3. Misses. Rebound by Shumat out to Anunoby. Anunoby drives. Anunoby for 3. Misses. Robinson with the rebound. Robinson out to Brunson. Brunson drives in the lane. Got fouled. Well, they didn't call it, but Robinson collected and scored. That was a foul against Brunson. These referees calling what they want to call. I'm not sure how they call in this game. There's Harper against Brunson. And Harper is fouled and scores. They wave it off. Not sure they call in these games, though. I mean, Brunson is in the lane. He got fouled by Castle. They gave him nothing. The ball did get up to Robinson, but I don't know. The referees are just not calling the game. They're calling the game strange. Put it that way. When Knicks are at home, you expect them to get more calls. Brunson and the ref are having a conversation. Ref trying to explain something. Brunson not having it. Knicks are down by 1. Harper at the line. Misses the... Oh, it does score the first. Looked like he's going to miss it, but does score the first. Knicks down by 2. 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter, and Wemby, again, is off the floor. He's getting a rest. He's getting a breather. And so is Brunson is off. I think Alvarado is in for Brunson. Harper scores. Knicks down by 3. It's Alvarado against Harper. Alvarado to Shamet. Got fouled by Vassell, wasn't called. Shamet drives on him in the lane. Got fouled 3 or 4 times, and he didn't like it. He got fouled 3 or 4 times. They're trying to be physical with the Knicks, and Knicks has to do the same thing that they're doing to them. Be just as physical with them. And Shamet is saying to the referee, call it. Look at that. He's fouling him 3 or 4 times. They're being very physical. And the referees allowed him to play, but got to call them both ends. Cat coming back in for Robinson. Cat hasn't shot that much tonight. We need to see more shooting from Cat. Cat to Alvarado. Alvarado is locked up. He's in the lane to Clarkson. Clarkson picks it up. Driving and misses, but got his own rebound and scored. Knicks down by 2. Here come Fox quickly up the court. Again, Shamet. Picked up by Clarkson. Trying to drive in the lane. Passes out to Vassett. Back to Fox. Fox trying to isolate Clarkson. Out to Johnson. Good defense by Shamet. Shamet's called for the foul and he's not happy. Oh, it looked like it was an offensive foul, actually. He must have hooked him. Knicks down by 1. 3:40 to go in the third quarter. Game pretty much tied, and Wemby's out the game. When Wemby's out, the Knicks have to attack. Now, that was a foul against Shamet, actually, and free throw to the Spurs. He makes the first. Knicks down by 2. Not a tight game in this series. First 2 games were pretty tight up in the fourth quarter. Knicks ran away at the first game. Second game, got lucky. Spurs are in this. He misses the second. Rebound to Anunoby. Here comes Alvarado. Alvarado to Anunoby. Anunoby is wide open. But foul is called at the top of the key against Johnson. Johnson's overly aggressive, actually. No need to be that aggressive, that far away from the basket. There are so many celebrities at Madison Square Garden. It's amazing. So the owner of the Patriots there. Any and everybody who's famous seems to be at the Garden tonight to be seen. First free throw made by Anunoby. Next down by 1. Yeah, Cornette was fouling Cat. Johnson was holding Anunoby. Well, there are 2 fouls there. Cornette was holding Cat and Johnson was holding Anunoby. If he makes this, it'd be a tie game. He misses. Rebound by Harper. Knicks down by 1. Spurs coming at the court is Harper. Against Towns, drive to the basket. and scores. We can't do it against Wemby. They should not be do that against Cat, actually. Cat, you're 7 foot. Play like you're 7 foot. Here comes Alvarado. Try to drive. Finds Cat. Cat wide open for 3. Drives. Cat inside. Misses. Cat has to score that. That's a bad miss by Cat. You got 2 foot people in there. You got to score against them. And here comes Johnson driving. Taken away by Cat. Good defense by Cat to Alvarado. Alvarado driving in the lane. Bad shot by Alvarado. That shot was never there, and he was out of control. Here comes Hopper against Anunoby, looking to drive. Yep, he drives in the lane. Shoots, misses. Cornette with a rebound. And he's fouled. Fouled by Shamet. Well, he's putting his hand up. Doesn't want Cat to get the foul, but good rebound by Cornette there. By the way, Jamaica-Panama game still tied at 0. Reggae Girls don't score a lot of goals unless Bunny's playing. What is the score? The score is 84-81. You know, maybe I should bring it up. Let me see if I can pull it up. I almost killed my screen. Where I go? We have a timeout on the floor. Try to bring this up. We can see the score live. So that's the score. Let me just do it this way though. That's the score. Let me see if I can bring this. So it's 84-81. It's going to be a tight game because Wemby's out the game, and when Wemby comes in, we struggle. When Wemby comes in, we truly struggle. So that's the score in the game. Knicks, Spurs up by 3. 2:33 to go in the third quarter. Knicks were up by 7 at the commencement of the third quarter. So the Spurs have outscored the Knicks in this quarter. So it'll be a ding-dong fourth quarter. Hopefully the Knicks can pull it out. Bill Brad is at the game. He won 2 championships with the Knicks. Walt Frazier won 2 with the Knicks. Corner to shoot 2 free throws. He makes the first. Spurs now up by So this is a much faster feed, actually. This is a much faster speed. So it's even faster than my TV, actually, which seems a little bit delayed. So Spurs now up by 5. Here comes the Knicks. I can't recall seeing Bridges score tonight. Not sure what happened to Bridges. Here come Alvarado. Out to Cat. Cat needs to shoot the 3. Shoot it, Cat. Cat fakes. Out to Alvarado. Drives in the lane. Out to Shamet for 3. Bullseye! Knicks down by 2. Here comes Castle against Bridges. He's going to look to drive. Out to Champagny, back to Castle. Looking to drive, looking to go in the lane. Out to Champagny, back to Castle. Corner comes up. Towns come. Ball out to Opera, out to Champagny. Wide open for the 3. Bullseye. Spurs again up by 5, and Wemby's looking to come back in with 1:45 to go in the third quarter. Alvarado is locked in to Clarkson. Being defended by Cornette. Have him in the lane. Goes over. Good rebound by Cat and put back. Knicks down by 3. Here comes the Spurs. It's Fox against Shamet. Clarkson fell over. Champagny for 3. Misses. Castle tried to get a rebound. Taken down by Alvarado. Out to Shamet. Coming up the court. And should slow it down and reset. And he does. Shamet trying to find Cat wide. Cat against Castle. Looking to drive. Cat is locked up. Out to Clarkson. The Spurs defense is tough. Clarkson for a long 3. And he's bullseye. What a shot by Clarkson. Man in his face. Clock running down. 7 seconds remaining in the quarter. Wemby can't give, and he's at the scores table. And here comes Hopper. Drives and trying to drive, and Shamet cuts him off. Hopper again dancing. Shoot the 3. Bullseye. The scores are out tonight, people. Scores are out tonight. It's the last shot of the quarter. Well, not last shot. It's 31 seconds to go. So the Spurs will get another go at it. Alvarado. Spurs defense has been good all night, by the way. Even though the Knicks are scoring. Bridges against Cornette. He should take him to the basket. He will. He goes up for the shot and scores. I think that's Bridges' first score for the night. Knicks down by 1. San Antonio coming forward. Hopper, top of the key. Looking to drive and Bridget. And he's going for another 3. Misses. Cornette there for the rebound. Taken by Alvarado. Quarter is over. Knicks down by 1. I think Wemby will play the entire fourth quarter. It's close. It's tight. I'm sure the Garden feels that same tightness too. What a shot by Clarkson, though. Champagny's right there, and he still made it. Wow, clock running down. Hopper's having a good game. Clarkson's having a good game. It's going to be a tight fourth quarter, people. Buckle up. They are hitting some tough threes. They're playing really well. We are in. We're in the last quarter of play. Our last quarter coming up. And Knicks are down by 1. It's going to be tight time. Crunch time. Looking forward to the fourth quarter. Should be an interesting one. So I can find some numbers here. The Spurs outscored the Knicks 35-27 in the last quarter. Remember, Knicks were up by 7 at the end of the first half? Scores scored 35 in that quarter, and Knicks scored 27. It's going to be tight. Very, very tight in the fourth. Knicks need to put them away, though. They need to win this game. They lose this game, and it becomes tight. They need to put them away. Make the Spurs get too comfortable. Not a good thing. I don't know what happened. You try to go on one of these channels and to get the box score, and all they're giving you is music. You can get these things in peace. All right, let's see if we can do it this way. So tight game so far. Let's see the stats. So if you look at the box score, Champagny is now up to 12 points. He's 4 of 8 from the field. He's had 3 of 7 3-pointers. Wemby has 22 points, 9 of 14. So Wemby's having a good night. He has 7 rebounds. He has 5 assists and only has 1 turnover. Fox is 2 of 8. He's having a tough game, but he has 7 assists. Vassell is 3 of 3. He has 11 points. And Castle is 7 of 11. I think at one point he was, 6 of 7? He has 18 points. MC Harper has 13 points off the bench. He's only 5 of 13, though. Johnson 5, Bryant 3. For the Knicks, Anunoby is 7 of 9. He has 22 points. Towns only has 11 points, but he's only taking 6 shots. I'm not sure why Towns is not shooting more. Sometimes he has shot at the top of the key and he refused to take it. He has 11 points on 4 of 6 shooting. He hasn't taken a 3-pointer all night. Josh Hart is 6 of 9 for 16. Bridges is 1 of 2. I'm not sure. Bridges just played 21 minutes and shot the ball twice. We started the fourth quarter. Spurs with the ball. Knicks down by one. Here comes Castle trying to find Wemby. But Wemby's fouled by Cat. Is that Cat's third or fourth? They're interviewing Josh Hart. Can't hear what he's saying. Here comes the Spurs. Castle outside with Shemet. Almost turned about wide open, but Fox misses. Johnson tried to get the rebound, but Clarkson has it, but there's a foul. Johnson, foul against Bridges up here. So 2 fouls against the Knicks on rebounding efforts right at the start of the fourth quarter. And here comes the Spurs. Cast is wide open over to Wemby for the dunk. Yeah, and Knicks got lost on that. What the hell is happening? Oh, Lord. Oh, so stop playing. I got to take it down, people. Got to stop playing music. Oh, here we go again. I turned everything off. I don't know what's happening. What the hell? I turned everything off and it's still doing it. I don't know what happened. Okay. Next with the ball, Clarkson with a shot. A really bad shot by Clarkson. Here comes the Spurs. They're up by 3. Ball out to Wemby. Wemby looking to shoot the 3. Decided not to. Johnson inside. Blocked by Clarkson. It's a foul and Knicks are losing it. Knicks are very upset with the referees. Knicks are not having the referees tonight. That was fouled against Fox, so it's 94-91 to the Spurs. Knicks having problems with the referee tonight. They gotta play through this. Fox makes the first. Spurs now up by 4. This is a difficult San Antonio team. They went into OKC and beat them in their own place more than once, so they're not intimidated. If next game is Wednesday, same time, same place, and for our 5th game we go to San Antonio, and it looked like we may be doing that. Fox made both. Knicks down by 5. Here comes Alvarado. This defense is bothering the Knicks, though. Defense is tough. It's Clarkson against Fox. Clarkson trying to go behind the backs and turn it over. His second really bad play in a row. Really good defense by Bridges, but ball out of bounds to the Knicks. Clarkson trying something which he doesn't have. It was not good, Clarkson. Trying behind the back play and got stripped. I think you're going to see Brunson come back in the game soon. Looked like former Mayor Bloomberg may have gotten run into by Alvarado. Some drinks got spilled, it appears. Knicks making some uncharacteristic mistakes tonight here. Wemby against Cat. Wemby looking to drive. Wemby driving, shoots, almost throw it away, but ball is off Shamet. Spurs have it with 12 to shoot. Wemby doesn't look that much taller than Cat, you know. Cat out there against Wemby. Wemby's going to drive on him. He's looking to drive. And he's going to shoot the three, and good defense by Cat. Rebound again by... Oh, what a block on Castle by the Knicks. Here comes Alvarado. Out to Hart. Trying to find Spurs. Why is Cat letting Castle box him up? Bridges against Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Driving in the lane. Out to Shamet for 3. Really bad shot, actually. Really bad possession. Wemby looking to shoot. Castle for 3. Misses. He's not a good three-point shooter. Knicks need to slow it down. Need to get the ball to Cat in the Shamet wide open for 3. Misses. Rebound by Hart. Almost had it. The game is coming helter-skelter. Here comes the Spurs. Wemby has it, and he's fouled by Shamet. Yeah, Knicks are out of control. They need Brunson back in the game. Knicks are out of control. They're not playing well. Anunoby and Brunson need to come back in the game. Yeah. Yep, appears that way. He wants to be anywhere where he can get his name up in the lights. Man has the biggest ego in God's earth. His ego is beyond the chart. I think Towns is very frustrated with the referees. Brunson is back. Anunoby is back. Towns is down. Robinson is back. If I was the Spurs, I'd just foul Robinson. Here comes Champagny. Bad shot by Champagny. Robinson did a brilliant fake the defense, fake coming over to him and stay with Wemby, which is a really good move. Here come Bridges. Bridges trying to beat him off the dribble. Bridges going to the basket. Up for the shot. Bad shot by Bridges. That was not a good shot. The defense is tough, but we're taking some really tough shots. Here comes Hopper. Trying to drive on Shamet. Out to Castle. Out to Champagny. Driving. Great pass into Johnson. Knicks need a timeout. Knicks down by 7. 8.5 to go. Why am I getting... I don't understand where this is coming from. I don't have anything open. So where the hell is this coming from? People, I have no idea where this is coming from. I don't know where this is coming from. Something is here playing. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's happening. I have something open, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, it says here. I don't know what's happening. Somehow I have something open. I have no idea what it is because I don't have anything open. I don't know what happened. Something is open and I have everything closed down. I have no idea what's happening. That sound keep coming up. I keep getting that feedback, but I have no idea where it's coming from. Oh, well. Knicks down by 6. Knicks not playing well tonight at all. And Spurs defense is really, really tough. Bothering the Knicks all night. McBride is back. He hasn't played since the first quarter. I guess Clarkson has run his course. He's made a few mistakes. And coach doesn't have any tolerance now for mistakes at this point. Wemby with a second free throw. Wemby has had a very good night. Wemby scores again. Knicks down by 7. 8:10 to go. They're starting to call the fouls. First foul on Castle. Those fouls have been happening all night. They've been allowed to play all night. They have been not calling some of those plays all night. And they have all been fouls. So it's McBride, Robinson, Brunson, Josh Hart, and is that Anunoby? Yeah, it's Anunoby. Here comes Brunson in the lane. Out to Josh Hart for 3. Misses, rebound the Spurs. You don't want Josh Hart to be a 3-point reliable shooter in the fourth quarter. That's not a good thing. Here comes Wemby for 3, and he got fouled, and that's a dumb foul by Robinson. He got fouled, and that's also going to be a flagrant. That could be the game, set, and match right there. Not smart by Robinson. I don't know what Robinson was doing. I have no idea what Robinson was doing. He's had a tough game, actually. That's a flagrant foul. Has to be. Unless Wemby kicked out, that's a flagrant foul. Yeah, let's see. Robinson is there. Or did he get pushed? He's coming. He's trying to go away. Yeah, it's going to be a flagrant. They give him a chance to land. And he scored it. That looked like game, set, and match. And in the Spurs center, they're going crazy. And the Garden is silent. Knicks have just played poorly in the second half. They haven't played well. And I keep getting this sound from some system someplace. I have no idea where it is. I don't have anything open, and I'm not sure why that's happening. Trying to figure it out and can't. So if you're a Knicks fan, tonight is not the night. We're getting some reality check. It's a series-changing game, it looks like. Yeah, it's a series-changing game. Knicks have not played well. Not shot well. Brunson has not carried the Knicks. The defense has been stifling against the Knicks. Anunoby has been brilliant. Cat has not been in the game. Cat has not been shooting. Not sure why. Not sure why at all. But Knicks need Cat to score if they're going to win games like these, and he has not been shooting. I mean, what Towns has, 11 points? He's only taking 6 shots all night. 6 shots. Brunson's taking 19, as usual. Brunson fill up the shot chart. He has 20 points, but he's taking 19 shots. Cat has 6 shots and 11 points. And Anunoby has 9 shots and 22 points. Clarkson's 4 of 7. Shamat has had a tough night. And he's been brilliant throughout the playoff. He's 1 of 6. For the Spurs, Wembanyama, Wemby is 11 of 16. Wemby has 29. Castle has 18. They have even scoring. Champagny 12, Harper 13. Well, Wemby's having one of those Wemby games. He's been a difference maker. Knicks need to play smarter. He was talking about sweep. I don't know what they're thinking about. This team is a very resilient team, so. No sweep happening, I don't think. So Wemby, that's going to be a flagrant foul. That's like another 7-point play. That's the second one tonight. He got pushed though. See, look at that hand. He got pushed. That should be a foul against the Spurs. And that should be chalked off. He got pushed in the back. Let me see what they call it. He got pushed in the back. That's clear as day. Knicks are down by 7. Yeah, he got pushed in the back. That should be Knicks ball. That looks strange the way Robinson lined it. So Knicks got the ball back. That 3 was chalked off. So they're only down by 7. So it's not a 4-point play or a 5-point play. Brunson go around Wemby in the lane and lays it in. Brilliant play by Brunson. Knicks down by 5. Spurs with a timeout. That's a big call. The Spurs would have been up by about 11. They would have been up. That would have been a 3-point play, maybe even a 5 or 7-point play. They've gotten 2 on the ball. I don't know what's happening. This thing is happening again. So this thing just keeps coming through my system. I don't know what that system that is. Hey, let me something. I don't have anything open. This been happening all night. I don't know what's happening. Something is weird on my system. I close everything that I have apart from what I'm listening to. I have nothing open, and yet I keep getting that same thing. Weird. One of those weird nights. Maybe all the Knicks is playing weird. Knicks are playing weird. I don't know where this is coming from. I turned my phone off. Okay. I'm going to turn all my phones off. Because I don't know where that's coming from. It's not being broadcast. It's coming in my... So good. If it's not being broadcast, that good because it's in my ear. It's like somebody's playing something in my ear and I have no idea what it is. It keeps repeating. Mike Breen keeps speaking. Jamaica drew with Panama. So they won the first game 1-0 and drew the second one. Jamaica doesn't function without Bunny Shaw. This is not the same team. No, there's no Spence. There's no Spencer. But this is not the same team without Bunny Shaw. Then again, there's only one Bunny Shaw in the world, isn't there? So if you guys are not hearing, it's a good thing. But it's coming through my system. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. Not a good thing. Well, the game is still close. I thought it was over on that Wemby, what looked like a 5-point play. But luckily, Johnson actually pushed Robinson in the back. And that's why I fell into Wemby. So it's now much closer and a much tighter game. Knicks down by 5. Still have a lot of time to go. Close game in the fourth quarter. It's not over. It's not over till the fat lady sings. And the fat lady hasn't sung yet. By the way, I just want to say this. I was talking to somebody. Give me somebody 2 days ago. I'm not gonna say who, and I said, I was telling them that whoever was involved in Jamaica not making the World Cup, they shouldn't be involved in anything, basically. And the person said I should get over it. Do you guys think I should get over it? I'm just curious. I'm not over it. I won't be over it for a while. Because after this NBA Finals, it's all going to be about the World Cup, right? We're going from my team in the Premier League right into the NBA Finals with my Knicks, right into the World Cup, where I don't really have a team. I got to figure out which team I should support. I don't have a team. Let's see what happens here. Oh, so Knicks had challenged the play. That's what happened. The Knicks had challenged the play against Robinson. I was wondering how Robinson got kicked forward, moved forward so much. That didn't make any sense. But Knicks challenged it, and they won their challenge. And the referees missed it, actually. Here comes the Spurs. They're down by 5. 7.5 minutes to go. It's Harper against McBride. Is now Fox to Harper. Harper trying to drive out to Fox for 3. Misses. Wemby with a rebound. Out of bounds. Knicks ball. Wemby saying it's not, but he did touch Wemby. And Johnson called a timeout. He wants to check to make sure whether or not that tip came off the Knicks or it came off Wemby. He's probably going to challenge it if that's the case. Wemby said it didn't come off him. It came off Wemby. No, it's Wemby. I don't know why he took a timeout. So probably had more timeouts, but that wasn't a smart one. Wemby's calling that it wasn't him, but it was him. Vaughn says, Spain or Germany is my team for the World Cup. Germany has been good forever. Spain, yes. Spain is good. If Yamal is not fit, I don't think they can win the World Cup. But their style of play is conducive to them doing well. I think France has to be the favorite. France, Argentina, and then behind those probably would be England and Brazil. It's probably about 6 teams. Spain probably in that mix. England, Brazil, Spain, but it got to be France and Argentina. Argentina won the last World Cup. They won the Copa. England was in final of last Euro. Spain won the Euro. France was in final of last World Cup. France are very, very good. They have tons of players, especially offensive talent. They may struggle in midfield, but their defense and their offense, very, very good. Very, very good. They have Saliba. Well, Saliba may not play, actually. Saliba has a back problem, so. I think the Spurs called for at a challenge. I think they lost their challenge, actually. That ball was off Wemby. The ref is explaining. I can't hear what he's saying, but he's explaining. Cat needs to shoot. Cat only have 11 shots. He's not shooting. So what happened? Oh, they're saying that Cat held him. Why does Cat always do that? Cat held him. That's why he lost the rebound. That's why they call for it. So Cat fouled him. Why does Cat always do that? He's always hooking. He does that so much. We have cameras nowadays, and I don't know why Cat keeps doing that. This is like old time when players used to fake, in the box and don't realize they have VAR nowadays. Like, you're going to get caught. Not smart by Cat. There's no reason to do that. Wemby wouldn't have corralled that rebound anyway. And Cat's been hooking 24/7. Wemby makes the first. Knicks now down by 6. There's no way Cat would have got that rebound. Wemby would have got that rebound. But Cat keeps holding for no reason. Just keep hooking for no reason. 7 minutes to go. Wemby with another free throw. And it's good. Wemby's having a phenomenal night. Probably going to have a 30-10-5 night. Now they have Hopper on Brunson. No Castle. And Brunson's bouncing the ball as he normally does. The ball is not being moved. The ball is in a hole when he has it. And see, he's been bottled up. And then he's going to give a difficult pass to Anunoby, who's in for a shot. And he scores. And he'll be having a great night. Knicks down by 5. Fox coming forward. Cat against Wemby. He's trying to hold Wemby up. Cat isolated against Brunson. They got the matchup they wanted. Fox just get by Brunson if nobody's there and lays it in. Brunson with the Swiss cheese defense. Brunson against Hopper. See, Spurs doesn't have a weak defender out there. Brunson out to McBride with a 3, misses. He's having a horrible night and he's taking bad shots. Oh, what a block by Anunoby against Hopper. Hopper tried to lay this in. Anunoby would have none of it. Cat for 3. Bad miss by Cat. Ball picked up by Brunson inside. And he scores and the foul. That was another good shot by Cat. Cat is only taking 1 shot I can see in the fourth quarter. So bad shot by the Knicks. Ball tapped out by Vassar. Brunson came in, put it up. Vassar coming to the foul. And 1. Yeah, he's always foul prone, but he's done a better job. He's done a good job against Wemby, but Wemby's having a great night. Brunson makes the free throw. It's a 4-point game. 6 minutes to go. Just where you'd want to be if you're either team. You both have a chance to win. It's Vassell to Fox. Fox being guarded by Anio. Fox trying to go to Wemby. Wemby scored a ridiculous alley-oop. Wemby's about 10 foot tall. So now Brunson against Cat. They brought Castellin back now to cover Brunson. He's been covered by Fox. When Brunson is dribbling too much, almost turns it over. Brunson almost turned it over, and Johnson saying it came off Brunson. And Castle is they're gonna go for another. They're looking for a timeout to then challenge the play. It looks like Brunson is dribbling the ball too much, and what they're doing is wide over Aniobi for 3. So it looked like there's gonna be a timeout. There's a confusion on the floor. Looks like they got a timeout by the Spurs. There's a mix-up. It's heated out there. And Mike Brown is saying, what the hell is happening? Not sure what's happening. I think the Spurs wanted a timeout. They want to challenge the play. They thought the ball came up by Brunson. But Knicks have it back. There's 6:05 on the shot clock. Brunson needs to pass the ball. I've been saying this forever. Come on, Brunson. Move the ball. Aniobi's hot. You're not hot. Aniobi has it. He should shoot it. He's up for 3. Aniobi misses. Rebound Hart. Back to Shamet. Shamet for 3. Misses. And Knicks cannot hit anything. Shamet has have a terrible night. I think he's like 1 of 7. Here comes Fox in the lane. Goes up. Misses. Aniobi, rebound by Brunson. Brunson looking to go to the basket and he turns it over. Brunson having a nightmare and he's playing hero ball and it's not working. Here comes foul against it. Brunson is killing the Knicks. And you guys say I'm miserable and talk about Brunson. He's killing the Knicks. He's trying to do too much and it's not working. Play within yourself, Brunson. You have 4.5 minutes to go. Play within yourself. You're trying to overdo it. Aniobi is the one that's hot. Find him. Brunson's having an awful series. But he's a missed up clutch 4th quarter. So let's see what happens. And Wemby's having a phenomenal game. Wemby to shoot through. Sorry, Wemby to shoot 2. Wemby to shoot through. He makes the first. Knicks now down by 7. Wemby has 31 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. The alien is having the alien type night. Knicks down by 8. And Brunson, why is Brunson bringing the ball up? And I don't see Bridges out there. Brunson misses again, as he's been doing all series. They have Brunson shooting. Aniobi is hot. Cat is out there, can't get a shot. Now we do get the ball to Brunson, he throws it up and misses. And here comes Hopper. Spin down the lane. Out of bounds to the Spurs. I'm finding this a hard watch, people. I may not do any more of these telecasts for Knicks game. I can't watch sports play like this. I can't watch sports play where somebody is not having it, keep doing the same thing over and again, getting the same outcome, and then people say, well, you're being miserable about the player. Same situation, same sequence, same outcome, and you keep doing the same thing. You don't learn from it? You pass the ball, you get some screens like Curry does, you get free shots. You keep dribble. They pressure you one-on-one, then they double team you at the top of the key, and then you're struggling to even pass the ball at the double team. It's crazy. And if you can't learn that by now, that's how they're playing your defense, then, hey, you ain't going to have a good outcome. The Knicks have to change something. They can't keep playing the same way. We've won 2 games playing that way, but hasn't been the most effective. So we're in the fourth quarter, and Knicks are down by 8. And the way Wemby's playing, I don't see how we come back from this. It's going to be very difficult to do so. So let's see what happens. Ball goes up, and Yobi hits it. It looked like it went off Harper, actually. The Knicks must have challenged that play. And Cat has to be more assertive. I think that ball went off Harper. Did it touch Cat? Nope, I don't think so. That should be Knicks ball. Or did it touch Anunoby? It's hard to tell. It may have touched Anunoby's finger. It's hard to tell. They need to jump it up. If you can't discern who touched it, they need to jump it up. I think he says a successful challenge, didn't he? So it's going to be Knicks ball. Knicks down by 8. 4:25 to go. And coach isn't happy. Mike Brown isn't happy. But Spurs feel good about themselves. They're in the Garden, crowd going wild, and they've shut the crowd up. And the one game Cat is not assertive is the Knicks is losing. That's not by chance. So Knicks coming up court. I don't know, something happened to Bridges. Something must have happened to Bridges. One, Josh Hart to dribble against this kind of defense, that's not happening. Ball into Shamat, out to Anunoby, back to Towns, back to... Wow, Knicks can't even get a shot off. What a shot, what a block by... Wow, Wemby covered the man out on the baseline and under the basket at the same time. Bridges is coming back in. Shamat needs to dunk that ball. And here comes Wemby for 3. Misses. Rebound by Hopper to Wemby, who lays it in. Misses the layup. Wow, Wemby had an easy layup and he missed that. Here comes Brunson going to the basket. Looks like he got fouled. He forced that foul. He forced that one. Yeah, it's a terrific block by Wemby. But Shamat has to dunk that. You beat Wemby on the baseline, you have to dunk it. You can't put no little easy layup there. That's Wemby. You have to dunk it. In fact, what you should do is stop in front of him. Dribble in front of him and then stop. Then he has to run into your back and foul you. You can't do that. He's too long and he covers too much space for you to do that. You dribble in front of him, then you stop, force him to stop, and then you go up. Knicks still down by 8. Brunson scores the first from the free throw line. Knicks down by 7. Still got time, 3:40 to go. It's still a close game. Another timeout being taken. This must be by the Spurs. Knicks still have a chance to win this. They were up 7 at halftime, so complete switch in the second half as Wemby has taken over. Unicorn, Alien, whatever his name is, has taken over. I don't know what happened to my system tonight, but somehow, some way, my system was messing up. So if you just join us, it's the Knicks versus the Spurs. It's the NBA Finals. 3rd game at Madison Square Garden. The city was out in its full numbers. Various watch parties across the city. Williamsburg, Queens, Manhattan, Brooklyn, everywhere. But maybe a disappointing night for that crowd. People thought it was going to be an easy victory for the Knicks, but the Spurs and Wemby are saying otherwise. I do think, though, certain players have not played up to their potential. in terms of Cat. I mean, Brunson's having a really bad series, so that's not surprising. They've locked him down defensively. But Cat has to shoot more. And he's getting shots and he's not taking them. And when he takes them, he's rushing. But Spurs are pretty confident, and they're playing well. And they're peeping the Spurs. Spurs have their own watch party at the Frostbank Center back in San Antonio. So the Knicks fans are pretty quiet. They're all over. Central Park is full. West Village is full. Williamsburg all over. But it's not a good night so far. Brunson with another free throw. Knicks down by 7. Brunson has 26 points, but again, he's 9 of 22. A better shooting night tonight than he had in the previous 2 games. Knicks down by 6, 3:40 to go. Crunch time. Knicks need stops and scores. It's Fox against Brunson. Knicks defense is all over the place. And Wemby's rolling to the basket. Here comes Fox. He beat Anunoby. Great defense by Anunoby. It looked like he traveled. Anunoby. Knicks ball. Great defense by Anunoby. Not the man to go against Fox. You're going to learn that. Anunoby is a different kind of defender. Brunson bringing the ball up, and Castle is covering him really, really well. Brunson, good pick by Brunson, out to Bridges, back to Brunson. 11 on the shot clock. Ball in the paint to Bridges, out to Towns for 3. Misses. Rebound to Spurs. Cat shooting has not been good in the second half. He's not taking a lot of shot, but he's rushing his shot. Here comes Castle. Driving in the lane. Out to, wide open is Vassell. Wide open for 3. Misses. Rebound Cat. Trying to get a quick outlet. Get it to Brunson. Come on, Captain Clutch. 2.5 minutes to go. Brunson in the lane. Out to Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson. Great move by Brunson. Goes in. Tries a bad shot. Picked up by Cat. Blocked by... That's a lot of scrambling to the basket. Blocked by Fox. 4.7 on the shot clock. Spurs defense has been suffocating. Brunson came in. He got blocked by Castle. Came off Hopper. Picked up by Cat. And he was low. And good block there by Fox. Knicks trying to get the ball into Cat. And he's fouled twice. I think he's fouled by both Wemby and not sure who that else was there. That's Vassell. But Knicks will get 2 free throws. They're down by 6. Oh, that wasn't a foul. It was a foul, but it wasn't a free throw. Brunson. Bingo! Knicks down by 4. Tight game. 2:19 to go. Thing is, it's happening again. I'm getting the same noise again, people. I'm not sure what's happening. Here you go, Castle. It's Wemby against Towns. Wemby out to Castle for 3. Bingo! What a shot by Castle. Knicks now down by 7. Brunson against Hopper, out to Bridges. Bridges off his foot. 11 on the shot clock. Here comes Brunson against Fox. Out to Bridges for 3. Misses. Rebound Spurs. I think the Spurs have this one. Knicks down by 7. Only 1:25 to go. Castle out to Wemby. Wemby back to Castle. I think the Spurs have this one. Knicks have not played well in this game. Castle against Brunson. Castle out to Harper for 3. Misses. Rebound to Hart. He's trying to bring it up the floor. Out to Anunoby. Anunoby going to the basket. Got fouled by Wemby. They have to attack Wemby more. They don't attack Wemby enough in this game. 59 seconds remaining. Knicks down by 7. Wemby with 2 free throws. We haven't attacked Wemby enough in this game. Only Anunoby has out to go into the basket and attack. It was not a good foul by Wemby, actually. Anunoby is a very good free throw shooter. He misses the first. I guess I gymped him on that one. He's been working hard all night, though. That's a bad loss for the Knicks. I guess New York was too overconfident. Not the players, but the fans. Not a free throw. Anunoby is 6 of 8. He's missed 2 tonight. And he makes the second. Knicks still down by 6. Only 59 seconds remaining. We need that Reggie Miller moment. And the Spurs are taking their time bringing up the floor. Knicks need stops. Fox against Anunoby. Brunson trying to double team. Fox trying to drive. He drive down the lane. All the way out to Harper for 3. Rebound to Brunson. Knicks still down by 6. They need a quick score. Brunson for 3. Bingo! It's a 3-point game. 32 seconds remaining. What a shot by Brunson. It's Captain Clutch coming through again. It's Fox against Anunoby. They're isolated. 12 on the shot clock. 21 seconds to go. Knicks need a stop. It's Cat against Wemby. Here comes Fox driving in the lane over Anunoby. And he scores. Big time shot by Fox. Big time. So Knicks needs to score twice. And there's 12 seconds remaining. Big time shot by Fox. Yeah, Anunoby is a baller. What a shot by Fox. Isolate Anunoby. Couldn't have done better. Wow. Every game is tight in this series. It's going to be a tough series. It's not over. Fox playing better in the second half. Wemby having a big game. This one game, Cat hasn't played that well, and it showed up in the outcome. Cat has to dominate Wemby more for the Knicks to win. I don't know why I have something coming through my system. It doesn't make any sense. Trying to figure it out and can't all night. Tough loss for the Knicks tonight. They're up by 7 in the second half, looking good. Came out, made 2 quick turnovers, and that cost them the game, basically. It's the end of the game. I mean, those 2 quick turnovers, Spurs caught up in no time in the second half, and it went down in from there. Next game is Wednesday at 8:30. Spurs are not out of this. This finals are not over at all. If Spurs win Wednesday night, it's a whole new ball game. Because you have to remember, they gave away game 2. And then come beat the Knicks on their own court. So it's going to be a big win for the Spurs. Knicks down by 5. They need a 3 and a 2. And they got to shoot quickly. They can't get the ball in bounds to Anunoby. Anunoby for 3. Bingo! Knicks need to foul. What a shot by Anunoby. He's having a phenomenal night. That's what I'm saying. You got to go to the man who scores. He's having a phenomenal night. Knicks down by 2 with 9.4 to go. Anunoby picked off Harper. Harper was right there with him. His toe may have been on the line, We have to see that again. Let me see if his toe was on the line. Not sure it's a 3. No, he's good. He's way behind the line. Next down by 2. They have to foul. They need about 2 more 3-pointers. Maybe running out of time. They have to foul quickly. Spurs will have to probably miss a free throw. So it'll be tight. But they have to foul as soon as the ball gets in bounds. Yeah, Anunoby's free throw was a big miss because if they scored 2, then they're up by 4. If Anunoby had made that foul shot, it'd only be a 3-point game and they could get a shot off. There's no easy foul either because all these are good free throw shooters. I think they should foul Castle. I think Anunoby's a brilliant free throw shooter, but they could foul Castle. This would be a really good win for the Spurs. And this series was just started. Spurs to inbounds. Oh, wow. Great move by the Spurs. Great move by the Spurs to get out of trouble. Fox got a screen, was wide open. Cast shoot 2. Not sure the Knicks have any more timeout, actually. And Cast is what, 61%? So that's the person they want to foul. He's not that good a free throw shooter. He makes 2, and to me, the game is over. He made the first. He makes 1 more, the game is over. We're back Wednesday for game 4. We're going back to San Antonio. Mitchell Robinson in the game. They foul him. He's in the game for a rebound. Does the Knicks have any timeout? I don't think so. He made a second. Big shots by Castle. They're up by 4, 6.8 to go. Knicks will get over half line. They have to score and then foul again. Castle was very calm on those free throws. And Obi missed his, and Castle made his. Very, very calm on those free throws. Tough night for the Knicks. I just think the defense was very good by the Spurs. Plus, the Knicks do make some really unforced errors, actually. Wemby had 32. Castle had 23. Fox came on. He had 12. Didn't shoot well. Again, Brunson is 11 of 25. That Brunson hasn't shot 50% in this series at all. Cat only has 11 points. He's taking 10 shots all game. And Obi had 28. Brunson had 32, but he was 11 of 25. So not great shooting. Clarkson, 4 of 7. Bridges is the man, 2, 1 of 4. What happened to Bridges tonight? I have no idea. Played 29 minutes, only took 4 shots. Something went down with Bridges. He went out early in the first quarter, didn't come back to the second quarter, and it hasn't been, he must be sick or something. Brunson also has 5 turnovers, so not good. Knicks fans and Knicks players were all happy, but it's turning sour. Knicks have to score quickly from 3. Can't get the ball inbounds. Ball into Bridges for 3. He misses. Ball out of bounds to the Knicks. 2.1 to go. Game over. And Hart is complaining, but referee's not calling it. That's game 7 match. All they have to do is don't even try to guard the Knicks. Just allow them to score because it's 2.1 second remaining. I don't know what happened. Game's over. And I have no idea why I'm getting this stuff in my headphone, but hey, I'll figure it out afterwards. Makes no sense to me. Anyway, good night, everyone. Thanks for being here. My headphones, I'm getting this sound in my headphones. I don't know what it is, but thanks for being here. Have a good night. Good win by the Spurs. See you when I see you. Have a wonderful evening. Peace out. By the way, I will be carrying some World Cup games. So we'll see what happens. But thanks for being here. Have a good night. AA Von, or Von577. Thanks for the comments. DJ Gigs, etc. Bless up, everyone. Peace out.